And you claim you're a child of God, you couldn't see it. Some of them claim we are children of God, we are this, we are that, we are prophets. You could not see, you couldn't have predicted. You only coming out now to say, oh, don't worry, Nigeria will not break. Nigeria is not going to break. Now the Ghana cannot break Nigeria. Sunday we cannot break Nigeria. Did I tell I was going to break Nigeria? God will destroy Nigeria because his glory cannot be taken by man. Some of these stupid, idiotic prophets claim they are prophets. They're like Pharaoh. They even worse than Pharaoh. They read Bible. They claim they are Bible scholars. They read the Bible. But they don't understand what the Bible is talking about. Because they worship the God of mammon, the God of money. Tithes and offerings, that's all they're interested in. Private jets and flashy cars. They're not even ashamed. Do you know, as the leader of IPOB, I am ashamed to drive a car. Do you know why I'm ashamed to drive a car? Because people are contributing money towards a project of this magnitude. When I have a car, when people give me a car, I begin to feel ashamed of myself. I'm driving a car. If you buy jet, you're not even ashamed of yourself. You are not even ashamed that the poor people who are contributing this money, they are contributing because thinking they will go to heaven, thinking you pray for them, there will be a miracle. If you people claim there is a miracle, pray for miracle not to happen in Nigeria. You've been praying for many years. The more churches you open, the more mega auditoriums you build, the more party nights you have, the more bandits are taking over your villages. Don't you understand it? Pharaoh made the same mistake, and God will use Nigeria and put it as an example to the whole world that Biafrans are his children. By the time God, the anger of God is done upon Nigeria, believe you me, oh God, if you see a Biafran, you stand on it. You are about to see hell in the zoo, God Nigeria. Some of them in Nigerian army and in Nigerian police. In the east, you get a good to Biafra. The reason why we have not set up the police
and to meet men to men and men with and every de facto administrators your name be written in gold. Your name be written in gold. Your name, your name be written in gold. Terrorists are falling. Your name be written in gold. Falling. Your name be written in gold. Your name be written in gold. The terrorists are falling, and they will continue to fall. The Almighty Ogunigwe is out and is working. We need more funds. We need more guns and bullets. We need more granules. We need more sticks. We need more and more of the tools that is needed to destroy the terrorists that have come into our land. Let it be on notice that the Nigerian army terrorists, headed by one Nigerian government and headed by Tinubu government under the legal chamber and the legal criminals and the legal lawmakers of one Nigeria, headed by Godswill Akpabio, and the House of Reps in the name of Kalu, that they have all signed the document with the governors that we have in our lands, representing the interests of the Fulani terrorists, to bring terrorists to come and kill our women and children in broad daylight. The Biafran Republic government in exile hereby notifies the world and notifies all Biafrans that Nigerian army terrorists in uniform, with those in the bushes that wears no uniform but wears whatever they like, have made up their mind to come and die in Biafra land. And we want this to escalate. This genocide, this systematic war that is ongoing, we want it to escalate, and we want the entire media to carry this. Focus on this, please, and spread it as you remind Biafrans and spread the awareness of the 4 days sit-at-home. 29, 30th, 31st, and 2nd of August is sacrosanct, and every Biafran must adhere to every instruction from the Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic government and the de facto in the homeland. And every de facto administrators and executives are hereby obliged to use every synergy to create the awareness and make the grassroots information to circulate in your counties and provinces about every template of the Biafran Republic government in exile, starting from the sit at home, the voting, and every other strides that are on the table. Media team, you are hereby advised and reminded again. I've said this before and I'll continue. And the Prime Minister have said this before on many of his tours. This is not time for you to waste on other things except awareness on the achievement of BRGIE, where BRGIE are going, what they have on the table, and what more that are yet to come. A lot of things on the pipeline. Very soon, you will see them unveiled through the office of the Prime Minister. We mourn with Biafrans that may have been victims of the invasion of the one Nigerian terrorist in Imo community. So it is on notice that the Nigerian terrorist government invaded Imo community with the help of the governors and the senators and ministers and the traditional rulers and the religious rulers and everything serving one Nigeria in Imo community that made this possible. According to the media, which I just read from now, which I don't know how true that is, I saw they said over 13 persons have been killed by these Fulani terrorist Morada that invaded Imo community. They did not go into the bushes to meet the Biafra Wanda Ogunike. They did not go into the bushes to meet the Biafra Defense Forces and to meet men to men and men with men one-on-one. They decided to go into the local communities and to burn houses, destroy properties, and kill unarmed civilians. A few days ago, we saw houses where they dropped their bombs from the aircraft, and this house was shattered from up to down. And there are Biafrans that are giving live witness testimonies of what the Nigerian terrorists are doing in Biafra land. They're calling everyone to notice, and we want you all to know what is going on. Because the Biafran people, the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, has a government. And it is only through this government that the Biafran people speaks. And this government will do nothing else than to do what? To defend the Biafran people and to cut off every assailant coming in to make our children fatherless, our mothers motherless, and our children fatherless and our mothers childrenless and husbandless, and turn many to widows and widowers in our lands. So, Biafran people, if you're in these affected communities, stay strong, be security conscious, and stay indoors while we experience the red zone and allow the environment to be clear and enabling for the Biafran Defense Forces to engage the terrorists that have come to kill in your houses. You committed no crime against them. This is what we want the entire world to understand and to be on check so that everyone will know that when they hear our sounds of the drums of war, they will understand the reason why the sounds of the drums of war are coming out. The terrorists are all in the far north, ravaging and implementing laws and ethics and standards, controlling communities, detecting and deciding their lifestyles. But the Nigerian government have not sent their foot soldiers to these areas to go and engage the terrorists there. What they do is that they want to use Biafra land to showcase their muscles because we have useless leaders, useless governors and senators, we have useless ministers, we have useless traditional rulers, we have useless religious leaders that have partaken and decided to be part and parcel of these ignorance crimes. They sold out their conscience and they make themselves the slaves of the day by selling their children to the terrorists to massacre and to kill and to slaughter babies, women, and children and to cut off heads on a daily basis. It is on this note that I call on all Biafrans to be notified. Not just to be notified, pick up your phone and call your families and friends in this community and tell them to be intact. They should remain vigilant and they should be strong while the Biafra Defense Forces engage the terrorists and give it to them in quantums. You will hear the score. You will hear the score at the end of the day, and at sunrise, you will hear the score because the Biafra Defense Forces are not sleeping. I recognize the presence of the military minister. I recognize the presence of the finance minister here as well. I can spot you, even as your your identity is not known, but I see you there. I salute the presence of the deputy U.S. and North American rep. I salute the presence of my minister, Mr. Suno. I salute the presence of other ministers in the cabinet of BRGIE, which I may not spot you, but you are here. You're all welcome. And I doff my cap for all of you for your good work. And I must especially give kudos to the women in America, the Biafran women in America that are working tirelessly day and night, sacrificing all their dime to make sure we have all our guns and bullets ready-made, the armory intact at all times. You know what you're doing, and you're making the Prime Minister proud, and you're making this government proud. Please keep up the good work. Same goes to the UK Biafran women. Same goes to those in Europe and Africa, but most especially my spotlight is on the American women because they are doing a great work. Our lobbies are taking this massacre and genocide to the international sphere. So do not be so worried about what is happening. But remember that people must die for there to be salvation. Jesus Christ died for us to have salvation according to the Bible. And for there to be life, there must be a life taken for there to be a life to live. So they will come, they will kill us, we will kill them. At the end, Biafra will come. As they have come down to Biafra land to die in the hands of our almighty Biafra wonder Obunigwe, what is happening to their own lands in the far north? The terrorists are occupying their lands. And by the time they go back, with the flanks that have been opened up from their very behind, they will see no way to go into. That is one thing you need to understand. All you have to do is to open your wallet, open your bank, open everything that you have that carries your money. Let your tithe and offering pour into the BLT. Go and make your Biafra Liberation Tax donations, please and please. Please and please and please. We need more of the donations now. We do not fight war with saliva. We do not fight war with mere talk. No, we fight war with weapons. When the almighty Ogbunigwe destroys the Nigerian terrorists, the only thing they can do is to go and start killing and bombing innocent Biafran houses in the communities. And the Biafran Defense Forces did not engage them in those communities. But they will come back to the communities, the local communities, and start bombing and killing. We want the entire world to be notified. And as we speak, our diplomatic chess is turning around. The bridges is building with the help of our lobbyists. Same way you need money for our armory, same way we need money for the lobbyists to do their work more and more. And as they are doing and touching all the connecting rods, they are updating them of the genocide that is ongoing while we continue to resist the terrorists. We call on all Biafrans to stand tall and stand their ground. Yes, every government that is workable and has the interests of our people at heart will speak to their people when there is terror. What the Biafran government is doing now is to encourage the Biafran people, to give them hope, to give them solace, and to tell them, remain strong, because we are at war, we must continue to fight, and we have to bomb and destroy the terrorists. You see, you will see them ride in motorbikes, you will see them come in armored cars, you will see them come in trucks and hillocks. They will enter Biafra land and you will see them smiling and making noise when they are coming in. But you will not see them going out because the land of Biafra will consume them and our Ogbunigwe will be doing the work. But how will the Ogbunigwe do the work if you are not making Ogbunigwe to be very viable and alive? The Ogbunigwe needs your tithe and offering to be able to work well. The Ogbunigwe needs everything you have to be able to function 24 hours. For the Ogbunigwe to be on watch while you sleep, we need money. For the Ogbunigwe to be alive while you sleep, we need money. For every weapon that we use to be available for us to destroy the terrorists while you are sleeping or while you are in the far country of America and UK and Europe, while your communities are invaded, we need money. So we are calling on all Biafrans, as you work, yes, remember that we have a responsibility. Remember that we have a website where you should make all your donations. Remember that if you don't visit the website, you can visit your country reps and administrators. Anyone that is representing your license offices, you can reach out to them and make your donations. Remember that everything is needed. Remember that Russia is fighting today, and America and UK and Europe coming together to answer NATO. They are afraid of Russia and they are afraid to lay down their weapons because Russia is standing their ground. Russia is showing their power. Why? Because they have everything in their pocket. They have everything in their hands. Harnessing and using and utilizing every resources that God has given you is what Russia are doing. But in one Nigeria, resources are abundant. They eradicate innovation. Instead of doing what? Implementing it, they eradicate it. But what Russia is using today, they are not borrowing it from anybody. They are using what God has given them. If they acquire anything from anybody to join, it's just 1%, which has to complete the chemical reaction for them to destroy these criminals that are spread all around the world. So, Russia uses money to make things to work, and that money has to go down to making use of raw materials. What are we saying? The Ukraine that America heading NATO is funding, it is money. I see Americans crying and saying that Joe Biden is ready to pump in another 300 and something billion dollars to Ukraine to continue to fight. Why? Because they are not ready to back down and to accept defeat from Russia. Why? Because the money is there. If the money was not there for American government to pump in, the citizens wouldn't cry, and they will not have any essence to continue the war, because the money is there. So we need this money from you as a Biafran. We need this money to be able to wage a defense mechanism to destroy these terrorists. If you give us another aircraft, it will be a plus. Why we don't have aircraft now, and why we don't have warships now, God has given you brain-based and bond gallant volunteer army that are ready to destroy the enemies of Biafra. We call on all of you to remember your homeland. Do not think that you have beds of roses in your comfort zone in America or out of home or UK or Europe. Those places were fought by humans before you later went there. So you must understand that the same way they fought for there to be freedom, they had to fight so that there will be peace and tranquility. And today you can say, oh, there is peace, there is tranquility, right? You can say there is joy, there is happiness. It's a place that everybody can walk. But men and women died. They fought, they stood their ground in cold blood and in cold war to see that there is a place that you can comfortably stay today and work without threat of your life. So we are calling on all Biafrans in abroad to wake up. Please wake up and remember that we have a mandate back home. We have our lands to defend, and we have our people to protect, and we have to contribute. That is the major thing you should do to this liberation now. Yes. Above all, pick your phone, call your families and friends, inform them of the situation report, tell them to stay intact, security conscious, remain resolute, and do not sabotage the Biafra Defense Forces. Do not sabotage the Biafra Defense Forces, because at this very time, it will not be likely. At this very time, it will be too bad if you destroy or sabotage the efforts of the Biafra Defense Forces engaging the terrorists that have come to kill you. One Nigeria do not love you. They never loved you before. Your governors that are answering governors of one Nigeria in your state, in your homes, never loved you before. These are the same people that brought Operation Python Dance to kill you. 1, 2, 3. These are the same people that brought Operation Udoka 1, 2, 3 to come and kill you. These are the same people that brought the terrorists to come and kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in his house in 2017, which God whisked him away miraculously. These are the same people that killed over 28 men in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's house when they came to kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. These are the same people that stood on the soil of Biafra and then declared you, IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra, a terrorist, and handed you over to the Fulani terrorist government to go and crucify you. These are the same people that in 2023 harnessed and made it very successful the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu all the way from Kenya. They collaborated with those ones that were planted inside the IPOB structural body, which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu surrounded himself with them unknowingly. And then they worked with others in Kenya, and then they made it work. They kidnapped him, they tortured him, beat him to stupor. He passed out for 8 good days in torture, and God brought back life into him. That is why he's not a man that can be killed by anybody. It's only when Chukwukike says, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it is time for you to go. That is when he will go. But the hand of any man would not kill them. So this is the same, or these are the same governors, the same ministers, the same traditional rulers, the same religious rulers, the same pastors and bishops that partook, the same governors, the same House of Rep members, same senators and ministers, and everything representing one Nigeria that made the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu successful. And they will stop at nothing than to continue the same thing. So we are calling on all of you today not to sabotage your Biafra Defense Forces. Instead, tell us when you see these evil governors, these evil ministers, these evil commissioners, these evil paramount rulers and councillors and religious rulers that partake in those evil plans of killing you. Let us know their movement so that the Biafran government will deal with them mercilessly. Watch your brothers back wherever you are and let the government have every information as it comes. Please, if you're reporting a security report or situation report from where you are, don't go and report it in the comment section. Maybe Prime Minister posted something, you now go to the comment section to go and make a security report or a situation report. Or maybe I posted something, you now go to the comment section. I cannot be getting report like that. I cannot get situation report like that and then channel to the government. No. My inbox on this Twitter or X is open to anybody to message me. It's not private. I'm the Minister of Information, so I am accessible by anybody. Even Zoo Nigeria can message me. Anybody can message me. By the time you click the message box, you can message me anytime. I'm not on private account. It is open. So message any of the ministers of BRGIE directly. Do not go to comment section and type something. The same thing applies if you're trying to reach the Prime Minister. Message him directly on Twitter message box. Don't go to comment section and drop. We don't have time to be going to read comment section to get situation report. So something that needed rapid intervention, you go and drop it in the comment section. How do you expect us to get it and to know what to do at that very point? So please and please make it easy for all of us so that we can be able to respond in time. The Biafra ID card, Biafra database department is giving kudos to all Biafrans that are applying for their ID cards and are undergoing some interviews for those that have undocumented cases, which you have to undergo interviews. Interviews are ongoing, and we are giving testimonies of Biafrans that are turning up for their Biafra ID card processing. Very soon, the Prime Minister will announce the disbursement of the ID cards when the printing is done. And we are calling on all Biafrans to rush in and do it now so that your own ID card will come out amongst the first batch that will be dispatched. Don't wait until you see me do my own and come and show you as evidence. No. Don't become Thomas Ekwekwe. No. Go and do your own now and let it be among while the time and while the space still there. The Biafran Convention is still kicking and the slot is folding up. So go and register. Get your ticket and then wait before the slot is up. When the slot is up, you will not be able to enter again. Oh, We need all of you in Finland as much as possible. So come, 29th, 30th, 31st, 2nd of August is Biafran government and the Biafran people protesting with their sit at home in the entirety of the 40 state of Biafra. And like the Prime Minister told you before now, at the end of the day, it is not just 40 states of Biafra you will hear. You will hear more than 40 states because we have seen more Biafrans waking up from where they were sleeping. In the last PM's appearance briefing on space, you even heard someone say, why or I want myself to appear in the Biafran circle. Because he has seen that his state is not part of Biafra or was not included in the map. And he is experiencing genocide upon genocide upon genocide in his own community, where he allegedly found himself in one Nigeria. So, people are crying and yearning to have the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, as their own Prime Minister, as their own savior. And Biafran people, you should be so proud to have the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra, as your Prime Minister. All we need is your support. Go and bring all the tithe and offering that you have, donate it to the Biafran government in exile and de facto in the homeland. Then go back to sleep, relax yourself while the Prime Minister delivers the work to you. Media team, thank you for your good work, and we have a lot to do. And make it very easy for the government so that we don't need to come and start calling you every day and telling you, don't do this and do that, or don't do this and do that. Please put your ears down. When I make a publication memo for the media team, please follow it up. Do not give room for Prime Minister to come back again, to come and say the same thing again and again and again, please. We are in the government and there are policies. When Prime Minister says stop, you stop. When he says continue, you continue. And when he said don't do this again, he did not mean go and do it through another platform. He said this should be suspended and don't do it again. And then leave it like that until when he allows it to be continue again. I thank you all for keying in. The space will be on and we attend to people's opinions and views and situation reports until when we are tired, we retire home. I thank you all. Clara Dims, over to you. And we need a second co-host. Mazi Godinamba, is your system okay to co-host?
Yes, my minister, I don't know what happened. He restricted me from hosting. I can host, but I cannot co-host. I don't know. I don't know where the fault is coming from. I don't know.
All right, no problem. We continue. Please, anyone that is ready for co-host should let us know when you pick the mic. Thank you. Clara Dims, over to you, please.
Thank you very much, my Minister for Information, Sonia Parawa. Thank you for all you do for us, your effective job, your excellent job that you are doing for Biafra. It's clearly showing the reason why Musa is running up and down, crying, going from one media house to the other, because the message is penetrating the organization and the information the information that we are disseminating out is top notch, and you can see how organized, how focused, how intelligent our message are being passed on, with all the restrictions, with everything they have done, with all our crude oil money they have spent, banning our platforms, restricting us, bringing our space down. Our Prime Minister is being actually banned. He could not even use YouTube anymore, Facebook, and all of that. But we are here. We are here. The date is 24th of July, 2024. We are here. And our people are listening to us. It shows to my people that Biafra is here. Because if we can be here, know that Biafra is here and we are winning. We are winning, and that's the bottom line, because we are determined people. We are fighters. We are lion and lionesses, and we are not going to give up. And victory is surely ours. So, ladies and gentlemen, Biafrans, I greet you people from my end. It's good evening from here. And I greet you people, Wado, Biafra, Wado. Thank you very much for coming to this space. It's a bit solemn to know that our people's homes have been bombed, and I hope we don't have too much casualty. And if you are an international community and from trying to listen to us, trying to find out what is happening, this is a breaking news. The terrorist Nigerian army has actually gone to our area. They went there because they were ambushed. They are not supposed to be in our land, Biafra land. Any of them that come to our land, we regard them as terrorists, and we are defending ourselves. In the means of defending ourselves, they came in and they were decimated, and they were sent to and neutralized. What did they do? Because of that, they have gone to our community to kill, name innocent people, destroy their homes. And please, Biafrans, we want you to keep safe. You need to keep safe. When things like this happen, we must come together. We must help each other. People who need help everybody must gather and support and help them. It is coming closer. They're going to be doing more and more of these. All this is to irritate our prime minister, is to push him and do whatever they want him to do. But he is a focused man. The man has a template. There's no amount of houses and markets that you are going to burn. There's no amount of people you are going to kill. We will remain with our template, and our template is working and is succeeding. You want to stop the declaration of the restoration of Biafra on the 2nd, so you're going to hype up everything you are doing to stop us. These shenanigans, all this murdering, all this killing is to stop what we are doing and to stop Biafra. You know, it's a few more weeks, few more months to it. You're going to do everything. It's just like when you say you throw everything from the kitchen, from the kitchen desk, you throw everything on the wall to see if it's going to stick. As you're throwing them, they are dropping. None of it will stick, because the 2nd of December is sacrosanct. You're not going to do anything that is going to change us from the course what we are doing. And the Prime Minister sent a message for our BLA. Please fight to finish. There is no mercy for these people. No mercy. No mercy for them. You must do what you need to do. We are fighting to victory. And that is absolutely true. Thank you, Biafrans. And the other thing is that when Mazinamdi, before in the jingles, the information minister played, I took 2 points from what Mazinamdi Kanu said. He said, he asked the question, are we ready for this freedom? Check your soul, check your conscience. Are we ready for this freedom? Because from now on, Biafrans, that question is being answered today. From now on, the Nigerian terrorist army and the zoo are panicking. They are crying. They will do all sorts of things. They will make mistakes. They will do all sorts of things. They're going to do everything. You must be very strong. That is the question. Are you ready? So they're going to do everything, and you will not allow them. You will stay steadfastly, you will be focused, you will be strong, and you will not let them have their way. That is the answer for me to that question. He asked if we can put all our differences together. If we can put all our differences together, this journey will be much easier. And that is the truth, because we expect our legislators, the members of the government, and those people who are benefit from this criminal, corrupt, thief-free government that is in existence, they will not be part of the people that is going to be fighting for Biafra. We will not expect them to be part of us anyway. So I am not referring to them. You will have that permanent opposition there because they are benefiting. But what we must do, those of us, lovers of freedoms, those who believe in Biafra, those who want Biafra to come, those who know that Biafra is the permanent solution to all of this atrocity that we are seeing, we will continue, we will stay together, and we will fight in unison, and with victory shall be ours. Victory shall be ours. That was what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mentioned in that jingle, in the speech he made, the one the minister played. He mentioned that what we are doing, what he said, what we are doing is right. The reason why what we are doing is right is that when our prime minister went to Paris, he said, a lot of all these countries, every of these countries where you currently have the Japa syndrome, where everybody is Japa into, Prime Minister mentioned these countries, the countries of the USA, who fought war with the UK and made their declaration, just like how we are going to make our declaration on the 2nd of December. And then you have Belgium and Netherlands, Singapore and Malaysia, India and Pakistan, UK and Ireland. I mean, the list is endless. Norway and Sweden, and all of these countries have become successful. They have separated. They have now been independent country where you have all the Japa syndrome. Everybody is running to this country. This country has proved to us that what we are doing is right. And that is what what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was mentioning in there. That exactly what we are doing is very right. But when these people want to talk to us, they want to remind us of Sudan. So that South Sudan is the issue. That they are making us, comparing us to South Sudan. But they've forgotten that we Biafrans, we are capable of achieving all these other countries I've mentioned. When the Prime Minister said further to us that what we are doing is two things. We are revenging. We are going to revenge. Revenge is what we are doing right now. We are destroying them and we are revenging all of the young children, that 3 million children that died. And from this revenge will come our freedom, and we will then have peace and stability. And that is exactly what we are doing. So Biafran, we have so many people's hands up. So because the minister have said so many things, I just need to iterate the issue of donate. Freedom is not cheap. He's just mentioned it. I cannot say more than that. Freedom is not cheap. Any amount is good enough. Because if you want to buy an armory, which is about $1,000, for example, and you have just $9.99, and somebody donates another $1, that makes the whole amount. So nothing is too small. That is why on the website it starts from $1.50, I think, if I'm right. And so please, that is the key thing, number one. And please, just like the minister said, collecting the data, we know what data is going to do for us. Like the Prime Minister said, half of criminality is solved, 50% of it is solved. Because when you have data, you will be able to know who is in and who is out. The data, I cannot express it enough. It does a lot of things. And that is what is being used in all this Western world that you see. And they are using it effectively. It's so important as well. The voting, you continue to vote. Please, voting is significant. We want a very huge vote to prove. And if we don't even need to prove, because we are getting Biafra. There's nothing they can do to stop us. But this is just to show that everybody wants Biafra. And then the last thing I need to mention quickly is the sit at home. This sit at home is to show you we are currently at war We are at war. So this sit at home is a different sit at home. This sit at home is important. It is crucial. Biafrans, you must heal. You must adhere to what the Prime Minister is saying. This is a important sit at home. You need to sit at home this particular time they say you should sit at home. Because Oluwole Mba is running helter-skelter. He's the new boy, he's the new child in the, or they call the new kid on the block. So he wants to prove I'm the latest governor. I'm the latest one. The rest of them don't know how to do it. I am going to show them how to do it. I am going to put everything there. I am going to show them I can stop the PM from the talking from Finland to tell us to sit at home. He is going to put everything out there. My brothers and sisters in Enugu especially, you must adhere to what the Prime Minister is saying. You must sit at home on the 29th, on the 30th, the 31st, and the 2nd. It is so key, it is so important. You must stay alive to see this victory. Oluwole Mba is just doing it for his own selfish interest, nothing more. He does not love you, he does not care for you, and that is why we are in the position we are. So when he says to you, go to your places of work, he is only doing that to boost his ego. He is involved in all of this crude oil and all of this gas and everything. They are all the same. They are all what you call cabals. So sit at home. Enugu, old Enugu State, sit at home especially. Oluwole Mba wants them to increase his security funding but from the federal government. So he's calling them, they have come for meetings. He wants them to increase. Oh, cool, I put my hands up. The rest of them don't know how to do it. Give me money, give me soldiers, give me this, and I'm going to lead the way. Oluwole Mba, lead the way and let's see you. Enugu State, old Enugu State, sit at home. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for coming to this space. A lot of hands are on, and I'm going to start with our Diokpa. Thank you very much. The mic is yours.
Thank you so much, Cladims, and good evening to every one of you that is on this platform. Good evening to all the ministers of Biafran Republic government in exile. And may Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to bless you. Those that are listening, those in the comment section, I say may Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to bless all of you and grant us what we solely desire. Hope Uzodema. Hope Uzodema. Hope Uzodema. From the day he was imposed on the Imolites, that was the day the devil was unleashed in Biafra land. He is a stooge of the Caliphate North. He has killed a lot of my Namoches and the Nemoches, my nieces, my nephews, my cousins, mothers, and fathers in that particular part of Biafra land. I think it is time for us, the Biafran government in exile, to speak to him in the language he understands. That is my position. We cannot continue to encourage or allow these massive killings of my people, my mother's ancestral land. The enemies are coming to invade us. They are trying all their best, using some of our people to get at us. We must stand strong. This is not a fight that one person will fight. Biafrans all over the world, you are the richest ethnic group in the world, if I will put it that way. What are you doing with the resources that God has given to you? What will it benefit you? to keep those monies God has blessed you with, while your ancestral land is being taken over by the Nigerian terrorist government, using their stooges, their slaves, the obedient slaves in Biafra land. Will you want Biafra land to be like the Hausa land? Would you want Biafra land, your ancestral land, to be like part of Kwara State? Would you want your Biafra land, your ancestral land, to be like the Southern Kaduna today, as it is happening there? That money that you are using to pay offering in the churches, that money that you are using to pay for seed sowing, and so on and so forth, why can't you please bring it so that our land will be secured? Our land will be rid of all this evil that is befalling us, that has befallen us. I urge you today, I can only do or speak as someone whose mother comes from Biafra land. I will not speak like those of you or act like those of you. Your both parents are Biafran people. Do what it takes. There is a government on the ground, Biafran Republic government, headed by Prime Minister Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Please support him, because the killing is one too many. The destruction of my mother's ancestral land, Biafra land, has gotten into my brain. It has gotten into my heart. The news I am reading all the time do not give me joy that my mother's ancestral land is on the verge of being taken over by this terrorist government, that my people are being killed anyhow, the way they are doing it today. We must rise up, and Hope Uzodimma of Imo State must be taught in the language he understands. We cannot continue to allow him to do what he is doing to my mother's ancestral land. Contribute, contribute, contribute. Our people say, where my mother comes from, the better food, a delicious food, na money kill am. You must do what it takes so that my mother's ancestral land will be protected and the lives of our people are preserved. Thank you so much. And may Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to bless you all for the great job that you are doing. I yield.
Thank you, Awunwuni. Thank you very much for that. Hope Uzodimma, Supreme Court Governor, your crimes are unforgivable. Even Chukwu Okike Abiama nobody can forgive your crime. Your crime against your people is unforgivable. We have said it. If you die, we will exhume your body. We will take your body right to the Biafran court and we will resentence you. You are an evil man. An evil man. And you shall not go unpunished. Thank you for that. I say Guna, the mic is yours.
Good evening, my fellow Biafrans. Good evening to my minister, whom I respect so much. And my respect to everyone, mostly our Wadiana. It's been a long time. Please, before I proceed, Onyeka, go the number, please. If I did not get this ID card, you're going to be the one to blame. You will teach me how to. Please, I'm begging you here. I'm ready to pay for my ID card before even they get it. Unfortunately, I can go to Finland. Okay, but I want it as soon as possible. If I have to pay even today for it, I'm ready. Because to me, my life is useless without Biafra. Here we are living we think we are living life, we are not living life. And my minister, please, I want to beg you for something. Why I said I sent you the message I sent to you was that Brazil is not doing what is supposed to be done. We are supposed to be doing something. Unfortunately, I'm the kind of person I'm on my own, but I'm ready to go all out this time around to start to be talking to people. That is why I said whoever is in charge here have a lot of work to do. Brazil is not doing anything financially to what we are supposed to be doing. I might not be fortunate to do something, but I know Brazil is supposed to be topping when it comes to the financial aspect of it. It doesn't matter. It's all about saving life. So it doesn't matter where the money comes. We should save our lives first. And another thing is that I want to say, we mostly that are outside, that time has come when our leaders said, it's time we have to hunt their children anywhere they are in the world. If these people have decided to kill us, the world have to know that our madness, we have to do what we have to do to save our life and to live, because we cannot live like this. If we don't stop this, we have been disgraced to our generation. And without saying much, why I don't like talking much is that when I talk this thing, it gets me because each and every one of us is a victim to this so-called whatever Nigeria or whatsoever they called it. I lost a Biafran here in Brazil yesterday from Uke. What killed this man was just nothing but stress. Stress. He has not been in the country for so many years. He just died here because of stress. I saw him pushing truck. How many are we dying? Those in the prison. Please, what I'm begging, this is not time for most of us. We come to space, we listen, we just go. Please let us be doing something, because we are to save life, or we will have no home to go to. We have to do something, please. I don't want to take anybody's time. I'm putting on $50 more to what I have put in before to be supporting. Please, we have to be doing something. This is not time to go and drink or take ECU. If it is $2 that you want to use to take beer at night, put it here. We need the money more than now, because this world, they have to know that we want to live. And we have to show them that we are ready to be mad to live. I yield my mic. Thank you.
Thank you. I got the message you sent, and I forwarded it to the authority in charge that needs to take care of that. And to every Biafran, wherever you are, and every admin, what we want from you is to make your country viable. If you're an administrator or rep in your countries, you are not to go and sit down and relax. You are to talk to all Biafrans, move around, create awareness, get them from wherever you know you can get them. Talk to them and let them know what has been on. We understand a lot of them have been in the bushes of Europe, the bushes of America, bushes of UK, bushes of Asia. When I mean bushes, I mean being negligent of their own responsibilities, their responsibility of salvaging their own land, and knowing that Martin Nnamdi Kanu is in detention. A lot of us think that because we are in Europe or America or UK or Asia or Russia that we have no problem. You think that you don't learn, Abi? The Martin Nnamdi Kanu is in detention, you just abandon him. You say, I don't send a message, Abi? But let me ask you, when you finish enjoying that place that you are, is that where you're going to stay forever? hope you still have friends, you still have families, you still have other people that are related to you, even your peer groups or your schoolmates or your community friends. So do not think that you are too comfortable where you are. Remember that you have a home. So every admins and reps, your responsibility is to look for Biafrans and talk to them. Don't sit down and wait for Biafrans to come and meet you. No. The reps in Africa and the admins and UK and Africa and America, they are doing a lot of work. And I can tell you how the network is working. They have to devise ways and manners of reaching out to other Biafrans in their own resident communities. If you have to go and talk to them, if you have to create a flyer publication, if you have to reach out whichever way you know, do it. You are not an admin or rep to just sit down and then relax and answer the name. We are not running one Nigerian system of policy here. We are running a policy of liberation. We are in liberation mood. So everything does not normalize. So you don't need to sit down and wait and say they will come. They will not come. Yes, because their brains are upside down. Their brains are upside down and they believe that they are okay where they are. So you need to reach out to them and talk to them. So if you're an admin, know that you have work to do. Your work is to go and reach out to the other Biafrans, draw them in, educate them, talk to them, let them know what is happening, let them know the reasons and importance of keying in, let them know why they must come to donate. Tell them what is happening in their homelands. Ask them questions. In your community, Fulani never invade before. Terrorists in uniform never come kill people before. Okay, if they never come, they are coming. Are you waiting until when they come, or you're waiting until when your brother or sister become a victim of the genocide? No, do not wait until when the fire is burning on your own roof. Awake now that it is still daytime. Now that it is still daytime, you can see a black goat. So when it is night, you can hardly see a black goat from distance because the color of the day or night will mix up with the color of the animal. So don't go back and relax. And if you're a Biafran in your own country, you see that your admin is not doing what he's supposed to do, draw attention, and you also do something, get to him or her, call him, ask him what he's doing, how you can be of help, so that the two of you or the three of you can put your heads together and make it more viable. Please. Over to you, my co-host. Thank you so much. And remember
Thank you.
that everyone is subject to change if you're not performing in your countries of residence. So don't think that you're going to be the admin of that country forever. No, it is not one Nigeria position where we pay money. No, it is volunteer work. And if you're not ready to sacrifice and to do as we want you to do, we look for some other hands that are ready to go extra miles to get things done. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Minister. Thank you for clarifying that it's a selfless work. You must be willing and be ready to put the hard work in, the hours and the hard work. You need to put that in. Thank you, Segbuna. Thank you for coming. Thank you for what you have just said here. If we don't kill Nigeria, Nigeria will kill us. So that's just a fact, and that's the metro. And that is why they are there in Imo State and they are doing what they are doing now. And everybody, even that the gutter media in Nigeria is keeping mute. The only person that is reporting it is Sahara reporters. At the moment, none of them are picking that up, because Musa have decided that everything he does is going to be collective punishment on innocent citizens. He went to Kwama, because his 16 military men were put down. He went there and collective punishment. He bulldozed everything and flattened the whole community down. He's doing that again in Imo State. Mazinam Dekanu said the war starts from Imo State. Hope Uzodinma, are you ready for this? I won't be. Did you want to add to what you said? Because you quickly put your hands back on. Because I need to give the mic now to where has he gone? He's just left.
Yes, Cladims. I just wanted to say something.
Okay.
based on what I heard, the Southeast Development, what do they call it, policy or whatever, is they are using it as a palliative for us to down our tools for the agitation and the restoration of Biafra. And I am here to tell my people in my mother's ancestral land not to be cowed, not to bow to these gimmicks of the terrorist government of Nigeria. They are using it in order to palliate our people, and we will not bow to it. And I would like to use this opportunity also to ask my minister, Aparawa, who is the coordinator in Ghana? I want to know if there is anybody that is coordinating the affairs of Biafran Republic government in exile in Ghana here. I would like to have his information so that I will get to him, sir. Thank you so much, and God bless you all.
Minister, are you able to respond to that, or how will you can? Yeah, okay.
Every admins and reps numbers of countries are available on the website. The two websites that we use publicly for payment, IPOBinUSA.org/donate and the Biafra Republic Gov.org/donate website. When you go to that website, click on the contact option. You see contact. All the contact of reps and admins are stipulated there. This applies to everyone that wants to get rich to their country representatives, their reps and admins. Please do so, and your licensed officials of your countries. Go there, get all the numbers from there, call them, reach out to them. By the time you try those numbers and they're not responsive, you let us know. We will contact the reps of those countries, whether Africa or America or UK or Asia, and anyone that is not working is liable to change, because we want a system that is workable and not a dormant system. Thank you so much.
Thank you for that information, that clarification. Everybody can go the website. You must go and search, and and it's got a lot of information that you might need. It's then you can then reach out to the members of the cabinet, like the information team, if you are not clear or something. Thank you for clarifying that. I'm going to Mazioyeka, you will be the last person I'm going to give the mic to, because you are part of us here. I'm going to give the mic to Isi Opute. I'm sorry if I haven't pronounced the word properly, but the mic is yours, sir, for you to make your submission.
Good evening, my brothers and sisters. Am I coming out?
We can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. I greet you, my ministers. I greet you all. And I thank you all in what you are doing, because you are doing a very great work. I know that whatever you are doing to get Biafra, you are doing it for yourself, but at the same time, you deserve to be thanked, because not everybody that we are called came. For those of you that have chosen to be in this, and you are leading the government the way that we enjoy it. We are really enjoying it. I must be honest. What I want to put on in, it's like I want to ask a question.
Before you continue,
Yes.
please, so that you don't lose your line of thought. What the Prime Minister is doing, or what our leader is doing, or what our eternal leader did, or what we that are standing to do today, we are not doing it for ourselves. We are doing it for our children not to come and face the same thing and over again. Now, Mazi Simon Ekpa is not defending Biafra for himself. Because if he is to defend Biafra for himself, he is comfortable where he is. He has his life already. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has his life already before he decided to carry the plight of the Biafran people to be his heartbeat. So we are not actually, when you see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or Oyendu or many of the ministers that are where they are in the far country, out of one Nigeria, they're not fighting for themselves. They're fighting to see that our people back home that have bear the brunt of one Nigeria for years are free. I want to ask to everyone listening to us now, we just stuck here that Nigerian terrorists invade community in Imo and kill Biafrans. After BDF and BLA and BRF have decimated them in many ways. The question is it the Prime Minister that they burn his house now? Is it the ministers of BRGIE they burn his house now? Is it Clara Dames they burn his house now? Or is it Mazi Onyekachuku they burn his house now? Or Mazi Mekaye or Mr. Snow or Mr. Christopher or Frank? No. It is the house of Biafrans that are back home facing the brunt of one Nigeria that they burn. So we are not fighting for ourselves. We are actually fighting for those are our brothers that are dying in the hands of the Fulani terrorists. When we put them first, we don't put ourselves. That's why I say we're not fighting for ourselves. So we don't put ourselves first. We are putting the plight of those Biafrans back home first, who have suffered so much. They have inherited this suffering and this subjugation and this hegemonic tendency from our grandfathers. Do you remember and imagine what it means that our women stood their ground to fight these colonial master terrorists in 1929? And here now, in 2024, we are talking again. So we are fighting for their own freedom, not actually ours that are out here. Thank you. Wachineke, continue, please.
Thank you, my minister. See, the thing that I wanted to ask, or what I wanted to put in is this, because we need money. We need money to get anything for us to be able to challenge or to defend ourselves. We need money, and from what I have learned, not everybody is going to follow up. So I am like asking. I know that the government in exile are doing great job. So that is why I want to ask if this thought has been there, or why are we not doing this? Because I think it's time we start using what we have here in our lands. We have crude oil here. We have so many things to generate money. The Nigerian terrorist government is using what we have here to generate money to fight us. Even some illegal ones are doing. So many people are just generating money with what we have, and they are using it against us.
If you are moving around, EC, we can't hear you anymore. If you can hear my voice, we can't hear you. I think it's a network, but if you're just moving around, we can't hear what you're saying anymore at the moment. Will you put your thumbs up if you can hear me? Are you able to hear us now? Okay, you can hear us now. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you now, but yeah, go ahead. We can hear you now.
Okay. Well, so what I'm trying to say is this. Let us, if we are not doing it, or if we are waiting for something before we do that, I think it's time we start doing it. It's time. There are so many ways to generate money in our lands. We have a lot of things. There are so many things that we needed to do to get money in our lands. so we can be able to defend ourselves. Because if we continue waiting when people will send us money to defend ourselves, these people, they are ready to kill us all. They are ready to kill us all. So I think it's time we start generating this money from our lands. The crude oil is there. There are illegal miners in our lands. We locate them with whatever it is. We use the one that they have already built to generate money. Even it can help the land. The petrol is high. We can even make it cheaper to make more money. We can do a lot. There are so many things in our land. We can even get into.
My brother, sorry to interrupt. This kind of suggestion to go direct to our government is not something you'll be saying publicly here. If you have any solution regarding this, please. You go to our website and give your advice pertaining this to our government directly. Everything are not meant for public. Thank you.
EC, are you there? Can you listen? Can you hearing us? Can you try and conclude what you're saying?
EC, if you can hear me, we appreciate your concern.
Are you there? Can you listen? Can you hearing us?
EC, we appreciate your concern, and the government has a template that they are working on. So when we get to that place, when we get to that very bridge, we will cross it. For now, what we want Biafrans to do is to bring what you have from your pocket. And the idea that they will kill us all, no. The Biafran Defense Forces, the Biafran government has a defense department that is fighting the terrorists head on. So just keep on watching and continue to give your financial support from wherever you can. And do not worry so much about how we are supposed to utilize the resources that we have, or who we are supposed to have sold it to, and how. When it is time to get to that point, we will. And everyone should understand that when the Biafran government is telling you to donate today, it is for your own good. When we get to that point where EC Okute is talking about, that is when we will not be coming to call on Biafrans to donate $5 or $10 or $20 anymore. We are getting there, and the Biafran government has their templates and plans. So now that every Biafran has a reason to bring all their tithe and offerings, please record your names in the archives of Biafra, so that tomorrow your name can be read out as one of the persons that contributed immensely financially to the liberation of Biafra. We will announce what we have. We will sell it to whoever we want. We'll use it to get our weapons and get everything that we want when it is the right time. As it is now, we are using the one that needs to be used now. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my minister. Thank you for making a clarification of that. And in order to add to what our minister said earlier on, that this fight is not for ourselves, it's for our generation yet unborn and our generation coming. It's so painful and it hurts me so much when I see people from the diaspora and people outside the shores of the zoo and outside the shores of Biafra land. You can see an example of what is happening this minute while we are talking. See what is happening in Imo State. When I went in to check that, it's so heartbreaking. So you come in here when they say support your people and let this thing end. All this that you see, it's not, you are not convinced enough that you need to support what we are doing. They stay there, they are building houses, buying cars, doing this. What does that mean? What does that mean? It's not the amount of cars and the amount of holidays and you have gone that makes you a man, that makes you that you'll be remembered for. So it's so painful to see that some people are thinking that way. But like how things are, you can't force anybody. But The point is that we need to support what the Prime Minister is doing now. Like the minister said, when the time comes, what EC's suggestion is, they know how to handle it. They've got a template they are going with. But the support is, we need that support now. And it's very, very, very important that we must support, fully support our Prime Minister, fully support the restoration of Biafra, so that this will be successful, so that we will do it according to what we, if it's going to be delayed, Prime Minister have already said it. It is because we are not putting in the financial commitment that we are supposed to put in. And that is the truth. Freedom is not cheap. Thank you for making that clarification. And then I'm going to give the mic now to Mazoyeka. After Mazoyeka, Sochuku, I think it's Sochuku. You'll be the next person. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me, my lady. Greetings to my Minister of Information and other ministers in the house, comrade and my ladies, friends of Biafrans, lovers of freedom. I greet you all of you who are genuinely and consistently personified in this quest for our freedom, our inalienable rights. Thank you for your good works. I say more grace to your elbows. Fellow Biafrans and friends of Biafrans, see, it's becoming imperative, paramount importance for us to do what we need to do. We have spoken at length regarding this. The task rested on our shoulder. This task is, we're obligated. We are under obligation to get this done. Some of us witnessed some of our fallen heroes while they were struggling to with their lives. Some said, you stop at nothing in making sure Biafra is restored. That was solemn request, and you and I here, we are obligated in fulfilling that request. Most of our fallen heroes, their spirit have not rested, they have not gotten justice, and the only justice they need is Biafra restoration. The 5 million children and pregnant women whom their spirits are hovering around, whom they have not given, what the living owe the dead is to give them their burial rights. We have not done such to them. Biafra restoration, that which they were fighting that led to their deaths, is making that, accomplishing such is the justice they need, and we are going to give them that justice. You and I are under obligation. Our children and unborn children, it is a task written on our shoulder in making sure they did not inherit status quo. Before we join the way of our ancestors, if we fail to do this, that means we have failed. Don't give them fleet of cars, don't give them mansions, don't give them fat bank accounts. Give them a nation where their lives will be safe, where their future well-being will be guaranteed, where the law will be equal before all. That is what you give to them. I want you to understand that at this point in time, we are not going after the trees on the land, but we go for the land. Those who go after the trees on the land, they are like those who go after money and what money can buy. They are putting the material things first. You see them, they're talking about them, they're building in Lagos, they're building in OGOJA, and they don't talk about, they don't know the importance of the ancestral land, which is very, very important. That is why we're fighting for self-determination. When you're able to secure your land, you control what you have in your land, you make your law, you interpret your law, you enforce your law, you govern yourself. That is what we are fighting to achieve. When you're able to do those things, other things are addition, just like money and what money can buy. He who goes after the trees on the land, palm tree, mango tree, he'll busy going after those trees, and someone else go and secure ownership of the land. He who owns the land owns everything on the land. So that is why you must channel your energy, your resources and everything to securing our ancestral land, territorial heritage that is not, has no duplicate, is priceless. Priceless, it has no duplicate. If you lost it, you can never get any that can be compared to it can never get any, where you bury your ancestors, where you buried your progenitors, your loved ones, those who are representing you in the spirit world, and you are there here representing them. If you cannot be able to secure that land, if you lost it, behold, you are already exterminated from a space, you become stateless. So this is what is important for us, to channel your energy, your resources, in making sure this is accomplished in our time. We can never hand over to our children the status quo. Rather, we will make sure that we dismantle the status quo and hand over a brand new nation, a nation that had existed before Britain pulled out from Roman Empire. This Biafra nation, a nation where their life will be saved, where you lost your phone and someone else will pick it and keep it to the nearest police booth. You go there and take it. Where you lost your wallet and someone else will pick it and keep it to the nearest police booth. You go there, everything in the wallet is intact. That is the foundation laid by our great ancestors, where they put their farm produce in the market and go to the farm. Someone else will come and buy it and keep their ejema there, wait for them, nobody will take it. They come back and take their ejema and go back home. This is what the foundation laid by our great ancestors. That is what we are restoring. And all of us, if you are truly one of us, you must be concerned in getting this done. I want you to look at this, where someone, the video we have seen, most of us have seen on social media, where somebody from Canada, a doctor, said that a minister is talking about buying his fourth house in 1 year. His fourth house in 1 year. This is what they're using our money to do. A minister. Then think about what the governors are doing, the other officers, other senators, representatives, and local government chairmen, even the councillors. All of them, they are buying houses abroad with our money because they don't care about you. Look at Mba. Any of you that giving them iota of trust, look at them. They don't care about you. Where is Okezi as the former governors? He's not in Australia with his family. When you buy a house, you become automatic residents with your children. Where is the Obiano? Where is other governors that did not secure their senatorial tickets? Where are they? They are all where they invested our money, where they put the money they looted from us. That is all what all of them care for. They don't care about you. Sorry. The only person that I care about is Biafra government. Biafra government led by His Excellency Kwasamon Njoko, the good guy, the Honorable Chulo, the man who is in abroad and also securing, concerned about your well-being. What your governor, the so-called illegitimate governors put together couldn't do. He is in abroad where he's tested and respected, trusted, where his voice, his suggestion matters, where he's one of the policymakers, where he has one of the best law chamber, where he is trusted and respected. He's there thinking sleepless nights, how to protect you, how to protect our women and children. You see, and those you call your governor, they call illegitimate governors in our land, they don't care about you. Mba is speaking not because he loves you, he's speaking not because he cares about you, but he wants to please his masters. He wants to do better in order for him to have more security, votes, more money to be looted. That is why he's doing what he's doing. All of them are illegitimate. All of them are criminals. Men of questionable characters that cannot be allowed to be a good man in any government house in any European countries, let alone. You see, that is what they care for. They're not there because they love you. Now is not the time of building mansions. As long as you have a place you can lay your head. Not the time of buying fleet of cars. All those things in Biafra, we use the best. You use the best car. You not to use fairly use. Even get man in Biafra. In full independent United States of Biafra, we use TERROR1ST. You cannot use fairly used car. Our land is not a dumping ground. We are not second-handed people. We are aboriginal. We are the origin of humanity. Even these people that claim this Caucasian, they originated from us. We get back to them. They're supposed to pay us homage. They're supposed to respect us when they see us. But because of the system, the way they do everything, you're making yourself inferior before them. If you check your DNA, you will see their DNA in them. Check Asia, Europe, America, you see your DNA in them, but theirs cannot be seen in you. What does that tell you? We originated them, we get back to them. They're supposed to pay homage to us, just like I tell you in that contraction Not even Hausa or Yoruba person, let alone Fulani immigrants, have the right to tell us what to do. All of them ought to pay any Biafran homage because we have been there before any of them. If you know yourself, you know who you are. You must be consistency personified in standing firm in all this, so that your ancestors will hear, when they hear it, they say, yeah, this is my son, this is my daughter that knows the truth, that knows his or her right. They will be glad to support you. Don't be that fool that will agree on anything you hear, thereby relegating your ancestors historically, relegating them spiritually, thereby making them to turn their back on you in protecting us spiritually. That is what gave room to the immigrant to come to our land to do all manner of crime and go scot-free. But thank God, thank you for the government of Biafra, for Mazen Nandekano, for all the ministers, for all of you here who are doing the needful, our BDF, who are doing the needful and making our ancestors happy, seeing them turning for us, in supporting us, reason we are having the victory we are having. I want to tell you, continue going close to them, continue supporting what is right, continue supporting what make them happy, upholding things that are sacred in our lands. Don't desecrate it. By so doing, we are going to get all this enemy eliminated. We are going to get them flushed out of our lands because we deserve better. We don't deserve to suffer. We are feeding the entire world. How can we become poor in our own lands when we are feeding the entire world? You see what they're doing today? They have borrowed money, borrowed everywhere. Every borrowed money they have borrowed. You see, Chinese, they are taking our resources, our timber. If you know how many container of resources that goes out of our land every day, you will shed tears. You will support everything you have in making sure that Biafra is restored, because only Biafra restoration will stop all these atrocious irregularities that are not obtainable anywhere in the world. Only in Nigeria. Contraction. Nigeria represents every negativity, not just for Biafrans, against Biafrans, but entire Africa. If you're African sons and daughters, Nigeria is against you. Forget about self-interest. Nigeria is against you, against your children and unborn generation. So therefore, you must support Biafra, support all these emerging states, support Burkina Faso, support Mali, support Niger, support Biafra, support Amazonia. These are the leaders that want their interests, want to put Africa first, without minding whose house is guard. Anyone that is enabler of this imperialist, neo-colonial imperialist, is against you. You must start against them. You must rise up and support Biafra government, support Biafra restoration. Let me tell you something. Other continents, they have a country that are among world powers. If Africa did not have any country, one or two countries that are among the world powers, we continue being where we are. But we need to be among the world powers. We need to have countries that will speak for the interests of Africa and African continent. That is what we're looking for, and you must support Biafra government now or perish. Thank you for having me. My name is Onyeka Chukwu, AKM code number.
Thank you, Mazi Onyeka. Thank you for that. But before we go further, please, we would like you to share this space. You should please go and share the space so that others can join us. And if you want to come and get the speaker, come to the speaker side to at least tell us your opinion. Things are happening, things are moving very quickly. We are currently at war. This is a secret war that they are hiding. They cannot hide it anymore, because if they are hiding it, we are exposing it. They can pretend as if nothing is happening in the zoo, but those who are watching, those who are listening and taking notes are taking notes. So please share this post, share this space so you can invite other people. They can hear us, they can know what's going on in Biafra land. Please share the post. Thank you for that, Mazi Onyeka. Just quickly to add, Mazi Onyeka mentioned about this doctor in Canada that a minister said he was going to buy the 4th property. So this minister wanted to buy his 4th property. He's just been given a ministerial post, and within a year, he wants to buy the 4th one. He's got 4 children. He wants to settle all his 4 children. So each one of them will have a house each. And this shows the gravity and the height of the corruption of the drug lord. The drug lord's corruption, we said Buhari's own was worse. This is unprecedented. So they already know. He said they don't think Baba is going to come back. So my people of Biafra, We must do this right now because they know Baba is not going to come back. Baba is the drug lord. So what they are going to do in these 4 years that is there, they will loot and loot and loot and loot. They keep borrowing money and they will put a lot of burden on everybody. And the country is a failed country already. This time around, it's going to be worse. So now is the time to do it. So you look at the full story of this man and get your own deeper thinking from it, your own critical thinking. If one of the ministers can buy 4 properties within a year, what is he telling you? He is telling you that they don't have confidence, they're going to come back. So every minister, every other people working for Baba, they are doing the same thing. So you can imagine the height of corruption that is going on at the moment. So people, please share, and this is it. Please, if you are from the homeland, if you have any news about our people in Old Imo State, please come and let us know what's going on. Thank you very much. So Chuku, the mic is yours. Give us your submission. Thank you.
Thank you, the co-host. Thank you, my host, the Minister of Information. Thank you, all the speakers, and every good Biafran in this very space at this very moment. Listen and disseminating information accordingly. Thank you for having me. I doff my cap for Mazi Simon Ekpa, Mininari Ugo. I greet him. My prayers goes to our great leader, the prophet of our time, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is still in dungeon of the terrorists. I remember my humble self, Sochuku, which simply means only God, Sochuku. Our topic here tonight, the invading of Imo State by the terrorist government, by the army. Yes. These evil entities, these terrorists, they have always been there doing the work of their master. Who is their master? The devil. Who is the devil? Those that send them. Who are those that send them? You and I knows them. You can mention Britain. You can mention those in the government houses, but they are the lower class. The people that send them are the Britain. But nevertheless, that is not the reason why we are here. But we are here to tell them that we welcome them. We are here to tell them and to remind them what our great leader said. They will all perish in all. We are here to remind them of who we are. We are the Biafrans. Maybe they have forgotten. These people tried the 1960s and so many time ago to exterminate us from the surface of the earth. They could not do it. I don't know what still give them the boldness to think that this time around they will do it when there has been informations. You can imagine 1960 when there was not absolutely nothing. We were able to deal with them. Is it now that we have wisen up? Is it now that we have grown? Is it now that there has been technology? Is it now that they cannot even our Obunigwe these days? Our now Obunigwe is not. You can't even compare with the one in those primitive age. So they can't do us anything. We are going to defend that land. Do you see Biafra? Biafra must come. They already know. That's why they are panicking. So they want to try everything they could do to see if at all. I mean, they can prevent, but they cannot do anything. It is late already. Master Nnamdi says something. In fact, if you kill me, it will come quicker. Catching me, Biafra will come. Do anything, Biafra must come. So they know already that Biafra is here already. And he says something very similar to that, which Yeshua HaMashiach said. It is true, I will be given to the hands of these evil ones, but pain and suffering and death will be upon any nation or upon any human being that it will come through him or the nation. This came through Britain. You know what's happening in Britain today? Just ask Google. Just go to your Google and ask what is happening in Britain. You will shed tears. These people that claim that they colonize the world, nobody can do them anything. The terrorists is already in their land, decimating them. Are you aware of what is happening in Kenya? Do you think it is ordinary? It is not ordinary. Their pains has started. Their pains have started. This is just beginning. Or is it the terrorists in Nigeria? Those people that came to our land to kill us, let me tell you, one Master Nnamdi Kanu say something. By the time they will try to run away to their own land, to go to their own land, they will see nowhere to pitch. They will see nowhere because the terrorists are already waiting for them in their land. They will not be bad. Sorry, they will be bad. They will not, they can be land animal, they can be sea animal, they can be air animal. They will have no place to call their own any longer because they will be decimated. In this in Biafra land, we decimate them in their own land. The terrorists is already waiting for them over there. Yes, the invasion of the Biafran land, not just the Imo State, it has already begun earlier before now. Secretly, they have tried every possible means to see that they decimate us. Have you forgotten the monopoly they gave Dangote? Why have you asked the reason why they gave Dangote this monopoly? So that Dangote will be the only source of our food. They sent the terrorists to kill our land, and nobody will be able to cultivate. But if they put anything, they will send their cow, they will eat it up. If they not do by person, they will try every possible means as the farmer to eliminate you personally. They've been killing also that Dangote be giving us poison. So we will die in the hands of this Dangote because of their food monopoly. Is it through their drugs? Haven't you heard about the drugs that's sending to Biafra land? People are dying. Infection of Biafra land. Is it their doctors? If you dare, I'm praying. Nothing will take you to hospitals. And if you are going there, make sure you go with your family because they will operate you, take your kidney, they operate you, take your organs, and send this to these evil entities. They know what they're doing with. I don't know exactly what they're doing with the organs of Biafrans. Now, the latest so far is their GMO foods. Are you aware of the GMO foods? Over there, it is now running. They want to exterminate our natural organic seeds. The extermination in all ramification. They want to see that we does not exist on this planet Earth, but the maker of heaven and earth is there. The man who sustains us up to this very age. The man who has all power, the man who says we shall live, the man who says, if my people that were called by my own name, despite the fact that the British they have already changed our names, they will see someone now. They will call him, and if you don't refer to someone with they called so-called English name about this man name, the person not even listen to answer you or listen to you. Primitive age. They have already exterminated us, even take away our names. People answer Theophilus, Peter, whatever rubbish name they answered. The names that came from God, extermination. They have been trying all these things all this while. Now for the GMO foods, they want to take away our organic seeds. See this GMO. By the time the implications there, by the time you plant these GMO seeds in your land, it has a lot of implications. One, it will kill the organism, the original organic in the soil, and whereby chemicalizing the soil, the soil texture will no longer be there any longer. Secondly, this GMO, they will actually grow. By the time you consume them this year, by next year you still go back to Big Gate and people, these devilish people, to ask them for this very seed with money, even begging them, even by begging them, they will not be able to give it to you. By then, your own organic seeds has all gone. Second, if only you will survive the fruit from this GMO food you have eaten. That is why obesity is there. That is why cancer is there. That is why all kinds of diseases are there, ravaging in our own soil, because they want to exterminate us. That is extermination they are talking about. My people, it is time we fight them back. How do we fight them back? It's not everybody will be in the war front or forefront. Support the government by everything you have had so far, by those things that God has been given to you or has blessed you with. Luckily enough, most of us are outside here. That's the reason for that. I'm not saying it is too good. No. By the time I see myself here, I cry to God. I say, why did you bring me here? And God said that is the reason. It is time. Do you remember what Master Nnamdi said something? He said, let me quote. He said, it is our people abroad that will sponsor this race. It is our people abroad that will sponsor this race. That is the reason why you are here. If you have forgotten, please empty your pockets. Contribute to this government. It is a workable government. It is not the government of a zoo. This is a workable. Just three. How many years now? You can see how far we have gone. Just 3 years. You can testify by yourself. This is a government that protects its own people. This is a government that wants to see that Biafra has come already. I don't know what to tell you what to tell you else. I don't know what to tell you else. It is not to support us. If you don't, there'll be problem in our land. Our youth are being decimated. The futures of tomorrow, the leaders of tomorrow, they are being decimated, leaving only the women, vulnerable, and the children. How do we do this? We must fight, and we must fight hard to ensure that they themselves that want to kill us, we kill them, because the enemies are within. These are the fruits of the 1960s. When they came to our land.
So Chuku, please, if you can try and round up. We've got a few people's hands up. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, let me round up now. These enemies within, the so-called governors and those representing themselves, not we. Those representing the caliphates. These are implants they laid down. Those 1960s when the war took place in our land. They already know these people, that these are their offsprings. They are representing the caliphates, not we. That's why they are able to do anything to exterminate us. Have you heard about what's it called again? Ravaging or submission, when it started from the time of OGOJA, that with the little arms we have, those weapons we have to submit it to the government. The government will give it to the terrorists. These same terrorists, we bring these arms to our land to kill us, because they know that we have already submitted our arms. We have nothing to defend our land. My brothers, this time we must stand up, because the government is there for us now. We must stand up to do something and support this government. That's my submission, and I yield. Thank you all. God bless you.
Thank you for that. Basically, the message is we must support this government. This government is our government. We must give it full support. How do you give it full support? Various people are doing various things. Those of you who are not directly involved in like media or in any other thing, give your full support financially in any way, and by bringing more people in and doing everything you can do. Please support our government. Thank you for that. and the campaign continues. Thank you, mouthpiece. I'm calling your presence here. Karma is real. Thank you for coming. But I want to give this mic to King_NK. King_NK, please give us your submission, and I'll come back to you, mouthpiece, and Karma is real. I have a reason for doing that. Thank you.
Yeah, greetings everyone. My sister Clara Dine, thank you so much. You know, a lot is really going on this side. In Biafra land, a lot is really going on. You know, to sleep now is the even sleep now is even problem for most of us here. But we thank God for what is going on. You know, a lot of them died. So many of them died. It was not easy today, but we give praise to Chukwuka. You know, it is not easy, but I don't know why it's actually always in this Imo state that these people are always coming to kill the innocent ones. When they see the Biafra liberation, and they can't face them face to face. Sometimes I begin to imagine that these people, they will leave the people that are fighting them. They will leave them and come and meet the innocent ones. These people, they don't have sense. They all come to die because some of them that will go back with sustain so many injuries. A lot is really going on, and that is why whenever I come on space like this, I will always thank you people, because the good news that people are preaching to us is still keeping us strong. It's keeping a lot of us here strong, because a lot is really going on. Look at what happened today. It's just as if we are in a war. We are in a war, war field. A lot is really going on. I don't have more to say, but I want to appreciate you people because of the good work we are doing and the good work of the BLA. They are really dealing with these people. When you hear dealing, they are really dealing with them. Seriously, they are really dealing with them. So I want to appreciate you people once again. I say, may Chukwuka bless you people for the good work people are doing. People are keeping us strong. A lot of us here, people are keeping us strong. Seriously. So I want to thank you all. Thank you, my sister Clara, Mazi Simon Akbarawa. Thank you so much. And you for now.
Thank you, my brother. Keep safe. And we're just getting very close now. Everybody must come together and support each other, and you must keep safe. Thank you for coming to give us your first-hand experience and what is going on. Thank you very much. I just looked at my telly now. I think it's being recorded there. This monstrous animal, Hope Uzodinma, Supreme Court governor, is on TVC as I'm watching now, campaigning for Tinubu. Tinubu is going to give them food to end hunger. His people, they are slaughtering, they are killing his people right there as I am talking. They are bulldozing, they are putting bombs, throwing bombs on people's homes. They are bulldozing people's homes. He is there supporting Tinubu. It's about time, as Biafra said, that we must do something, especially about this Hope Uzodinma. He is an evil being. Look at him. I'm watching telly as I'm talking now. He's there.
He's not Hope Uzodinma. The man is too wicked. Devil. That man is devil. All of us are swelling for him. That man will never die well. That man is more than devil. When you see devil, you see his incarnate. That man is more than devil. That man, we have sworn for him to never be well with him. This is too much. You are bringing in armies to be killing us, to be killing the innocent one. Then they cannot face the people that are fighting them. We are running up and down, leaving our houses. Our houses are burning. Yet he is there smiling. Thunder will fire him. It will never be well with him.
He said, thank you, my brother. Thank you. He's there on the telly campaigning for Tinubu so that they won't strike. That is going to end on hunger. They are importing food. Thank you. Anyway, Karma is real. Can you allow Mouthpiece to go quickly and then you be the next? Thank you. Thank you very much. Mouthpiece, the mic is yours.
Thank you, my wonderful sister Clara Deems, for what you do. I greet you, Minister Maja Barawa. I greet you all, my wonderful, wonderful brothers and sisters, dear friends on space. I just want to tell why I pick up the mic is just to tell you people to stand strong, most especially those in Imo State and the environs. Stay strong. We will rebuild your homes. We will rebuild your houses. Stay strong. It doesn't cost much. Just stay strong until we declare Biafra. We will rebuild your houses. It will be far more better than you see it. Just what you do, make a video. We will make sure we rebuild your homes. You might be crying today, but you will be laughing last. I want to also tell because I heard when our brother Sochukwu was speaking. Look, the British, what is happening in Britain today, and what is happening in Kenya today is because of because our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, caused them. They will suffer for what they did to him and to Biafrans. Anyone who stood as a stooge, whosoever you are, including this evil man, so Hope Uzodinjo, he will wish he was never born. Because the only thing is that when he is no more, his children, his grandchildren, his descendants will suffer for what he has done today. I want to tell each and every one of us, stand strong. Support everyone who runs to you for succor. If you are in Biafra land today, if anyone comes to you, please house the person and give the person food. Try.
My lady, not anyone, no, not anyone, no. Please specify, oh, if you say anyone, terrorists, if you come, oh, please.
Yeah. Well, Mazi Kudidamba, you know those. I'm talking about those who are genuine Biafrans, who know what is.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Just make it clear for them. Thank you.
Yes, please, if you run to your own who are genuine Biafrans, those of you who are affected by these cowards of Nigeria Army, who cannot face the Biafra Liberation Army because they are cowards. They are only strong when they see vulnerable women and children and old men and women. They cannot face our Biafra Liberation Army because they are cowards, they are chickens, they are women. In fact, oh, no, I won't say women because, I'm an Amazon. So for me, they are just, hi, which animal would I use? They are just goats. Ewu, man, that's what they are. They are cowards like India Fonja because they cannot stand and fight those who are fighting them. But the thing I'm so happy about is this: they will come, we will see them come, but we will not see them go again, because after everything, Biafra will still come. And I tell each and every one of us, if you know of anyone that is home and is affected, please send something, no matter how small it is, to just calm the person down. Because I know that this government, this Biafra Republic, this Biafra government in exile will never forget our own. They will make sure that each and everyone affected by this evil entity will find succor in Biafra government. So please do whatever you can. Our people, I tell you, because I know most of you are hearing us in our in Biafra radio, in Biafra FM, and in Biafra television. Please, I tell you, stand strong. It just remaining a few months and a few weeks, and where Biafra will be redeclared, or might even be redeclared before that 2nd of December. We never know, because the gods are in charge. Trust our Prime Minister, His Excellency Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Obatobie, the Mbedike, the Odogu, the Dragon of Biafra land. Trust him. He knows what he's doing. He is Sabi Road. So please, my people, do whatever you can and support the government. We are home already. It's just remaining, because all has been done in the spirit realm. It is only, we are just waiting for 2nd of December for it to manifest in the physical. Let me yield the mic, and I say to my brothers, my sisters here on space, stand strong. We are home. I yield. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Mouthpiece. So, in addition to what Mouthpiece have said, Kenya, I heard, how this is true, I don't know, but I heard that Rotu himself has some connections and affiliation with Nigerians. So the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I think there's something to do with Rotu, who is their president or prime minister. I don't know what they have over there in Kenya. So every single one of them is paying the price. So I'm not surprised that all this is happening.
My sister, Kenya is going to pay the price of what the politicians did to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are going to pay the price, believe me. But the only thing that will save Kenyans will be when the truthful person, when the God-fearing person comes and he or she apologizes to the Biafrans and say, please, we are sorry for what happened. Please forgive us. The gods will listen and heal the land. That's all I can say. I yield again.
Thank you for speaking in riddles. Thank you very much. Kama, the mic is yours. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Gladine. Thank you, our Honorable Minister of Information and all the ministers in the House and everyone in the House. I greet you all for always coming out to preach the good news, the gospel. This is the gospel of Biafra, the gospel of the children of Chukwu Okike Abiama, the gospel of heaven, the gospel that wakes up the dead. It's good that you listen to this gospel. This gospel belongs to us. We are now telling our story. We don't wait for anybody to tell our story anymore. Not the Yoruba media anymore. We are the one making the news and sending the news. That's why we are here 247 all the time preaching the gospel. Thank you again. It's hard to come here without appreciating the people that always make their time to come here. If you know what it takes to host, then you will understand what I mean. Thank you again. We are here to send the message to the terrorist country called Nigeria. Nigeria is not a country. Nigeria is not a name. Nigeria has no meaning. But people choose to answer the name because it was imposed in them, and they are now answering it today. But we have rejected that name because we understand the meaning of that name. That name means terrorism. That name means death. That name means suffering. That name means poverty. That name means dream killer. that name means you go nowhere, and we reject it, and we reject it in toto. Our people tried in the past to reject that name, to come out of it. It wasn't possible. But this generation said, whatever it's going to take for us to disassociate ourselves completely from this name called Nigeria, they will do it. And that's why even at this time, we are still here preaching this gospel, telling our story to the whole world, because we don't want anything to do with terrorist country called Nigeria. It's a pity that some of our people are still falling in their trap. Each time the Prime Minister calls for sit at home, a lot of people will still go out, and the terrorist Nigeria will kill them. At the end, they will call PM. That is why we're here to tell you another sit at home, mega sit at home is coming. It's for your own good. It's for your own good. Sit at home so that you will not be killed. The Nigeria is pushing people to go out. We have experienced this before, that when you go out there, they will kill you. That's why we adopted a different way of protesting, and that is sitting at home. We have been protesting for many years, sitting at home. Nobody will come to your house to kill you. This coming sit at home, make sure you tell somebody that will tell somebody that will tell somebody. In Igbo, they said, Anaragwa ochinte naya esu. I don't even know how to interpret it, but you better.
You don't tell a deaf and dumb that there is war.
Oh,
In as much he can see with his eyes,
okay.
you know there's a war.
All right. So make sure that you stay at home. Tell your brother, tell your mother, tell your friends. Don't allow all these terrorist enablers called governors to deceive you, so that Nigeria terrorists will not kill you. Stay at home. This is Biafran time. Our time is now, and we will do everything within our reach to make sure that we get Biafra in our generation. Biafra is already here. All we are doing to put all the mechanism in place so that we will now leave these people, where they are. And the surprising thing is that you're gonna wake up, you're gonna sleep in Nigeria and you wake up in Biafra for your own good, for your own benefit. So if you're part of the people still fighting against Biafra, stop wasting your time, because you're not going to stop Biafra from coming. Everybody, the earlier you join, the better, because we are dragging everybody into Biafra, because we know that Biafra is the only thing that will make that your dream come true. Instead of you to keep on looking for where to jackpot to, you will now relax in your own home and decide whether to go somewhere or not. And nobody will come to kill you. You will set up your business. Nobody will kill you. Policies will be put in place to protect you, to protect your property, to protect whatever you're doing, even your intellectual property. The policies will be there. At the moment, you don't have it in Nigeria. So why are you wasting your time? Why not join the moving train? Let's do this once and for all. Remember that this year, 2nd December, Biafra will be declared. The restoration of Biafra will be declared. The restoration of Biafra will be declared. And you can't stop it. The date is already there. I tell you, you ordinary citizen of Nigeria running around fighting what you cannot fight. Your so-called governors, your so-called leaders, your so-called senators, they know what is coming. Why are you still wasting your time fighting something that you know you cannot fight? Join the moving train now. Be part of the movement. Be part. Identify yourself. I tell you, why you are still suffering today is because you have refused to identify yourself as a Biafran. As soon as you say, I am a Biafran, you will regain your freedom. You will become free in the spirit realm. And you know the spirit realm governs the physical. And the fear will be out of you completely. That's all you need to do. Just the way they will tell you, confess Jesus. All you do, just confess Biafra. I am a Biafran. Starting from today, I am no more a Nigerian. You will become free. Say it wherever you are now, and I tell you, you will become free in your entire life, and the fear will disappear from you, because that's why we can come talk like lions, lioness, without fear of anybody, because we know who we are. So go ahead and do that confession, and I tell you, you will become completely free and join Umuchukwu Okike, in this fight to liberate you, liberate your children, and your future children. That's why we're here. I thank you, everyone. Remember that the referendum, self-referendum, is still ongoing. It has not stopped, and we're making head on. We're breaking territories. Join in any way you can. Anything the government is bringing to the table to bring our liberation, join. Do your best in everything. Don't leave one and do one, and then contribute. If you're in position to bring millions, just call on the government. They will have a discussion with you. They have different options, for you as well, so that we will fight this battle once and for all. You can see the pictures coming from the battlefield. So don't be deceived when people are telling you that nothing is going on. There is a war going on in Biafra, and that war requires a lot of resources for us to fight it, and fight it once and for all. We need to send these people where they're coming from, and it requires money. Support. Find a way to support. Nothing is too small and nothing is too big. Thank you so much, Clara Dean, for giving me mic. I drop here.
Thank you, Kama. Nothing is too small. That is why when you go on the website where we contribute our money, it starts from $1.50. Nothing is too small. We are currently at war, as the Prime Minister described it. The second Biafra and the Zoo war is ongoing as we are talking here on Space. The secret war is out there, and the asymmetric warfare, referred to guerrilla warfare, that Christopher Musa was talking about, is ongoing. And I'm not ashamed, and I want to call these people out. Babajide Otijodu, of hangers, whatever. Babajide, I'm going to call you out, and Ruben Abati. Babajide is from TVC. Ruben is from Arise. Do your job. Do your job, and go and investigate what is going on in Biafra land. What is currently going on in Biafra land? Do your job, and for once, be truthful to your citizens. And for you, Babajide Otitoju, you had the audacity to say that Mazinam Dekano must relent, he must declare, he must deny Biafra. Before they can let him out, he must deny Biafra. Go and see the collective punishment Christopher Musa and his cronies and the drug lord is perpetrating in Biafra land as we are talking. Imo State to be precise. Go and see it. And then you will know that you go on your TV because you have the opportunity to be there. You put out this disinformation to the Nigerian public, and you are gloating there. Every single one of you will not even be qualified to get a Somalian passport at the end of this of what is going to happen to you. Thank you, Biafrans. My minister, Helen Peters, is here. If you still want to make her a co-host, she's here now. I'm going to give the mic now to, I think, is that Mr. Snow?
Clara Dims.
So, yes.
The platform is not even allowing me to assign co-host to anybody. So Helen Peters should just come and stay with you up there. You guys continue. Thank you. As the second co-host.
Okay. Helen Peters, I hope you can hear that. It's
Minister, have you withdrawn the one you gave to me? Because if you don't withdraw it, it will not cancel the one you gave to me. If you have not done that.
Right. Okay, let's go ahead. I think I'm going to try and pronounce this name Nadezda Nkilo. I think it's oh gosh.
That's nonso.
That's also, I know, it's the second number.
Yeah, Nadezda.
Second account.
Yeah, Nadezda.
Nadezda. Nadezda. Nadezda.
No, so this your name we will not understand though. This your name where they confuse us. No, so be careful.
It's Nadezda.
Nadezda Nicolo. Okay, if you are not ready to take the mic, are you ready to take the mic now? Okay. Abuchi Kamara, you can take the mic, and Nicolo will come back later on. Thank you. The mic is yours, Abuchi. Thank you.
Hello, fellow Biafrans. Good evening to all of you. I just want to use this opportunity to thank everyone who has been representing Biafra in any capacity they have been doing it. So, in fact, God is your reward. Keep on doing this good job you are doing. Fellow Biafrans, those of you that are still on defense, I want to let you know that you are doing yourself the service. You better join the moving train, because what we are doing is something that nobody has done before. Biafran government in exile are surprising the whole universe, because their efforts, their time, everything they are putting on is on record. And I want you who are still playing delay tactics, you are only delaying us. You are only delaying us because nothing can stop Biafra from coming. So the earlier you do it, the better. And don't do it when you will not even have chance, because a time is coming that even with all your millions is not going to be accepted. So if you are still playing delay tactics, you want to know if anybody is going to make mistake, there will be no mistake. Our eyes are focused. We are ready to move, and nothing will delay us. We are only waiting for the date, set date, and the date is already known. We are not in a secret service. What we are doing is something that everybody know. You know, we are not like the zoo that do something in secret. Everything we do, we tell you ahead of the time, and we do it. You cannot stop it. You cannot do anything about it. So please, I'm pleading with you, come and join us. And don't be fooled. Don't be fooled, because you remember when Hope Uzodinma, who is in fourth position in election, he was from fourth position become the first position. When they see that nothing happened, nobody refused him, then he succeeded. They keep on using him. Hope Uzodinma is doing the bidding that he's paid for. That the reason why he is there. Look at Peter Mba. The same thing happened when Hope Uzodinma succeeded. They go to Peter Mba and do the same thing. Nobody debated. Nobody stopped them. They move ahead to do Soludo. All these things are all these governors you see in our states are the people they are using to do their bidding. And anybody who is a politician in Biafra land is their stooge, is their own stooge. Because if they are not their stooge, they will not even take the position in the first place. So I want you to know that you are thinking that Nigeria will do anything for you. Nigeria will only kill you. And those people that they are using, any day they refuse to do what they said, they will kill them, or they will declare them wanted. They will put them in prison. So that is why if you are looking up to them to help you, you are wasting your time, because they are not going to do anything for you. Those people in position that are in power are only doing their own, they are doing their service, the service of your enemies. So that is why if you are still supporting them, you are supporting the killers who kill you. If you are still supporting any politician, no matter who you are supporting the murderers. You are supporting the killers. You are supporting those who doesn't want you to live. That is why joining Biafra is the only alternative for you. Is the only chance, the only hope you have. We thank God that God preserved a country called Biafra. If there is no Nnamdi Kanu, no Simon Ekpa, our prime minister, what do you think would happen to you? If there is no Simon Ekpa, if there is no Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, where do you think you will be? If your life is hung on Chinas Anworu, what do you think that will happen to you? If your life is hung on Hope Uzodinma, what do you think your life will be? If your life is hung on any politician in Nigeria, we are doomed forever. But thank God we have people who stand strong, who stand tall, who are willing to give their life for your life. My dear, your delaying is causing us delay. Come on with whatever you have. Support with whatever you have, with your strength, with your talent, with the money. Anything you can offer, Biafra, we accept it. And remember, we are looking for a better country, a country that can stand for its own citizen, a country that is ready to defend its citizen. Biafra is not going to be like Nigeria. People who are trying will not get support in Nigeria. But in Biafra, if you are putting any effort, Your effort will be seen, will be identified anywhere you are. You are not going to operate silently. A country that have vision for you, a country that will do anything for its citizen, a country that is ready to give you good life, give you water, give you light, give you hospital, give you good life. This is a country that everybody is hoping for. Biafra will be better than any country in the world. And that is why you delaying Biafra is something that you will cry at last. Make a history with Biafra, and you will not regret it. So, my dear friends, my dear brothers, stop delaying this ship. The ship is moving fast. 2nd of December is the day the redeclaration is guaranteed. So please stop delaying us. And remember, referendum is still going on. Remember that you will need support of any kind that you will offer. Biafra is looking forward for what you can do. Stop hardening your heart. Don't think that we will change our mind. Don't think that whatever you are doing will stop us either. Whether you support us or you didn't support us, Biafra is moving on. It's only going to take a little delay. But remember, 2nd of December is the day that everything in Nigeria will be no more in the eastern eastern states. So I want you to know Biafra is the only way, is the only salvation you have. If you don't do it, you will regret your life. Join those who are making history. Our name will be in the book of those, among those who make history. If you don't put your name early, it will be too late for you. Your grandchildren will curse you because you refuse to help them. Thank you, fellow Biafrans. For those of you who are underground, all the Biafran governments in exile, may God continue to reward you. May God continue to increase your strength. Our Prime Minister, we love you. We want to let you know we will do everything. We will do everything to help you bring Biafra at the day set. May God continue to grant you all your desire, and may you never lack anything. Long life our Prime Minister, long life our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and long live to all of you who are in full support of Biafran government in exile. May God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Abuchi. Thank you for that. And I say, to the prayers. Thank you for your submission. And this is just my personal comment. Nobody can delay Biafra. Biafra, as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, will come from Chukwukikabiama. Chukwukikabiama said it's time for Biafra to come. No human being, nobody can delay Biafra. God knows how he's going to do it. Everything, you can see how things are playing out. It's not within our control. Everything that is happening, it's not within our control. All we are just doing as mortar, we are just trying and doing what we know. What is going to happen the next minute, we don't know. And we leave it in the hands of Chukwukikabiama. Thank you for your submission. My lovely sister, Helen Peters, thank you for coming to be the second co-host. The minister is not able to give you the co-host. Please take the mic and make your speech or your submission, because you are now the co-host. Thank you very much. And I don't know. I think I don't know if you are. We don't call you Taya.
I'm
We
not
call
that close to
you.
my mic. They're off my mic.
We call you Nadez.
Oh my God.
Nadeza. We call all sorts of name. We call you
Hey,
Intolo. We call every name.
Oh my goodness.
You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome, brother Noso.
Our co-host to go. Maybe she can bring me in. Mazo Onyeka, good evening, sir. I greet you. Let me mute my mic. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Co-host, you can go, and then you bring in our Nadeza.
Just call it Nadia. Nadia is okay.
Nadia.
Thank you very much, my sister, the lioness. God bless you. Thank you for always hearing to the call all the time. When you are requested to support, you are always there. I appreciate your good work. Then my appreciation goes to our minister. Thank you very much, Minister Sani Akbarawa. God bless you for what you do. And I'm sorry that sleep took me off when you were requesting me to co-host. Because I'm just coming from school, so I was so tired, lying down on the bed to listening, then sleep just took me off. I'm sorry for that. But all the same, we are here. It is going on. Our people are talking. They are giving their points. The reason why our people must sit at home. Thank you very much for what you do. And every other ministers here present, we say we appreciate you, because if not for your presence that is strengthening us, that we know that yes, our ministers are in support of what we are doing. We wouldn't have the boldness enough to do what we do. Thank you very much. And everybody else that is here present, mouthpiece of the gods, I appreciate you. I appreciate every one of you. Please, I cannot call every other person's name. It is difficult for me to go through all that. Thank you for your presence. I appreciate you all. So, according to the topic on board, the Nigeria terrorist in uniform has invaded Imo state community again, killed civilians. This is all what they're not doing. The terrorists in the government of Nigeria, because Nigeria military is the worst terrorists in uniform in the whole world, because no country that will be terrorizing using their own uniform to terrorize their citizens, and you call such a military. No, they are not
Sister
military.
Helen Peters, are we their citizens? Are we their citizens?
That is what they said we are. You understand? There is no country. I'm telling you now that there is no country. Which of these countries have you heard that their military are terrorizing, killing their civilians, or bombarding their civilians in their own home? Innocent civilians that did not harm themselves. You
Let me
understand?
answer the
It is
question
only
before you
these
go ahead,
terrorists.
Sister Helen Peters. You ask a question. You are making a comment. You ask, do you know why? It is because they don't have any country. It is because they don't have any place. It is because they
Yeah,
are a terrorist. That is the reason why.
I
You
know.
see, the reason why
I
they
know.
come, they kill their own people, kidnap their own people, even going to the extent of going internationally and kidnapping their own
I
people,
understand.
coming in the
Yeah.
public to talk about it. These are the kind of criminals
So
that
this
we
is
have
the
here.
reason why we call them terrorists in uniform. And the main reason why we will not spare them nor mercy them. Anytime they get close to our land, we will decimate them like the terrorists they are. We will kill them like the terrorists they are. Nigeria has never accepted us since the amalgamation. The same killing that is going on today is what led to the first genocidal war that they committed against us Biafrans. This is the same killing that was going on in the north against our people, that make our eternal leader Odumegwu Ojukwu to come up with regional government so he can protect his people. They went to Aburi and they all agreed on that, which the Oba of Benin of them betrayed, because it is in their DNA of betraying. You understand? The Oba of Benin betrayed that accord that they went for and lied to the British government that we want to take ourselves out of Nigeria. This is what brought to the war. This is what led to the genocide, because that wasn't a war. It was a genocide committed against indigenous of Biafra land. This is what happened. And the same thing is still not going. And I want to ask Musa and the terrorist government of Nigeria, is it by fault to be one? You never liked us. You don't want us in your midst. You don't want us to even prosper. You don't want us to live. What do you want us to do then? We must go. There is no point delaying us. Biafra must go. There is no point. You come killing us, everything, in every slicing, you come to our land, carrying your bomber jet, you bombard our houses, you kill our innocent men and women, pregnant women and everything. You kill and you go back, you are free. Every time you do this, not even when common protest, just a protest that no, what you are doing to us as Biafrans is enough. We don't want this. We need changes. You see, set up your military, your terrorist military. You come to our land, you kill our people, you killed our youth, you killed our women. All the time you do this to us, you go scot-free. Nobody asks you. The world is listening. They watch you do this in the present, in this very social media world, that you know that everything that you do, it is out there for people to see. You don't care. You don't care because it's like they have sold us to you, that you can do anything you want to do with us. Hence, you can just come to our land and be killing our people the way you want. All the time we are in the Yoruba land, you kill us, you destroy our property, you do whatsoever. You don't want us to be president in that country. You don't want us to hold any important posts. Our people, our traders, they cannot trade. You cannot allow them to trade in an open market that everybody should strive together. No. So how do you want us to live as a people? It is just a question. We want to go now. And you cannot stop us, Musa. You are going to pay dearly for this, Musa. Whatsoever you are doing in our land today, leading the Nigeria terrorist military to our land to come and kill our people, you are not going to go scot-free. You will not. If you are not going to lead them to come and die at the war front that you have created for yourself, you will still die, because you have committed atrocity against our innocent civilians who have done nothing to you. We said, okay, after the war, the genocidal war, we accepted to become one Nigeria. What did you do to us? You seized all our property, you took all our money in the bank, then you gave us 20 pounds that we should go and drink garri and die. But at the end, God vindicated us. At least you should have heart for once. Where is your heart, Musa and the terrorist government of Nigeria? We know you to be terrorists, that you have no heart. You've got no heart. You've got no sympathy. That these people have been oppressing. And no, this is enough. This is more than enough for them. No, you continue doing it the way you want. You even have the God to plot against us, that at the end, we will all go back to our land and drink our oil. What haven't you done to us that you would do now? Then we'll be afraid of you. Nothing. You have come with all the mayhem known to you as a terrorist to terrorize us. We are still breathing, and we'll continue to fight until Biafra comes. We'll continue to fight. With all that is within us, we'll continue to fight. We will not go back to Egypt, go back to your Nigeria again. No way. No matter what it is. Thank God for the life of our Prime Minister, the Odogu, the Agbadaguru, who is at the front of this, that told us that we should follow him. He will deliver us from the hands of these second Philistines of Nigeria. God is going to deliver us from your hand. And he's doing it. You see how you showcase yourself in the social media, like you dress. See how your men dress. What is the difference between the Boko Harams coming from Sahel, the ISWAP coming from Sahel? What are you seeing your men in your dress? The dresses that you wore as a military coming to our land showcase that you are nothing but Boko Haram terrorists, ISWAP terrorists, Fulani herdsmen coming to kill innocent people because of the resources that God has blessed us with. And you think we will be quiet for this? No way. We are going home. We can never come back to Nigeria again. And if you think our people that are fooling themselves, blackmailing their own people in order to say we are still going back to Nigeria, no, those ones, they are not even up to 5% out of the 70 million Biafrans. So do not think if those ones are with you, you are still having Biafrans as one Nigeria. No way. We are gone. We are gone. Referendum is ongoing. You seeing it. You are seeing it. The rest of the world, they are seeing it. And every of your atrocity that you are committing today, it is before the rest of the world. They are seeing it. They have the videos. Those are evidence against you. Terrorist country. And I will see that country that we have anything to do with you, Nigeria, as a country, as a terrorist country, after we might have left. I will see that. That will be the collapse of the so-called giants of criminality, terrorism of Africa. Our exit, Biafra exit, is your downfall. And that is why you are afraid. You come up with your weapons to like terrorizing us to make sure we did not go. No way. It will not hold us down. We will all rather die than going back and accept you as one Nigeria. No way. We are going home. So my people, the Imo State community, wherever they are bombarding right now, please hold strong. It will soon be over. It will soon be over. There must be a light on the tunnel. So it will soon be over. Hold strong, please. And make sure you sit at home. These 4 days, use it to render your grievances against the zoo. Because the north that the terrorists have ravaged, killing people every day. You see people be buried in mass graves every day. You don't see the fighter jets of Nigeria terrorist government ravaging, bombarding them. No, no way. You can't see their fighter jets over there. Neither will you see their armor tank over there. Line up the convoys of their armor tanks and soldiers combating with the terrorists. No way. The whole of the north has been taken over by the terrorists from Sahel, because that is whom they are. So they have accepted them, and they are even bringing them among them to our land to come and kill innocent civilians. So for this cause, my people, wherever you are in the 40 states of Biafra land, these 4 days, you must sit at home. Starting from on the 29th, on the 30th, on the 31st and 2nd, you must start shopping now and sit at home. Please, start shopping for your family and have your time to sit at home. This is our word to you. And keep strong, as the Lord is always with you. Our God has never, the God of Israel that we belong to, have never forsaken us, and he will never forsake us. This is his battle, and he's fighting it. He said until Biafra is restored, there will be no peace in Nigeria, and that is what is going on. So far, Nigeria has refused us to go. You can see that Nigeria has collapsed to the brain. They are on their knees right now, because they are holding the children of God to ransom. So either they let us live, or they will all die in their pits. They will all die there. And we will also, we must surely be free. No power can hold Biafra down. The spirit of Biafra is angry. He's wavering. So no power can bring us back to Nigeria. Thank you very much, my people. I don't know who is to speak now. Please, I yield my mic. My co-host, please, I
If
don't know
not
who is
that,
to speak.
if not that the zoo doesn't have sense. You see, they deploy you today, they kill you. Tomorrow again, you will still be among those that they will deploy. You see that these people, they don't have sense. These people, they are. I don't know who is
I
talking.
don't
Who is
even see
talking?
the
Who is
person
talking?
that is
Who
speaking.
is
Can you
talking?
hear me,
No,
please?
sorry, Helen Peters. It's King that is talking. King, you should have raised your hand. I know you are from the homeland,
I'm
so
not
people
seeing
don't realize
anybody
you when
here.
you
I
just
don't know.
speak.
I
Just
think
raise
I
your
have
hand.
to come out. Can you hear me?
I can hear
Let
you.
me
I
come
can hear
out
you,
then come in
Helen.
again because I can't see anybody. I'm just talking. I can't see anybody.
Okay, go
Yeah.
out and come back
But
in.
my
I'll bring you
message
back
was
in.
heard. Is it?
Yes,
Okay then.
they
Thank
heard
you.
your message loud and
All
clear.
right then. Thank you. Let me
Your
come.
message was loud and clear, and Biafrans has listened to what you are saying. The message was very, very clear. Fight on, Biafran. Be brave, like our Prime Minister said. No mercy, and victory shall be ours. Thank you very much. Noso, it's your turn now. I think the mic is yours now, Noso. King, you need to wait for Noso to make his own submission and then you go ahead. Or hold on, Noso, is there a quick report you want to give, King, because you had made a submission before? Is there something important you want to tell Biafrans?
Maybe. Let's let him go. Maybe.
No, so you can go now.
All the praise.
No,
What I wanted to say is that these people, they are more than devils. Do you know the amount of money these people they have spent on buying ammunition to go and kill Biafra men and women and the children? The money is enough, to feed almost half of Nigeria. Yet they are spending that money almost every day to buy ammunition to come and fight the BLA, to come and kill. But yet they are dying in numbers. They are dying, thousand. A lot of them are dying. Yet they are still deploying them. You see that when someone said that this country called Nigeria is is a zoo, it simply means that Nigeria doesn't have, they don't have sense, like they have formatted, the British have formatted their brain. The British are now using remote to control them. They deploy your brother today, they died. The ones that managed to survive, they'll bring them back. You will see them koro. Yeah, tomorrow they will deploy you and you want to join and come. My brother, no, so carry on. I'll come back later. I'll come back later, my brother, no, so.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, King. Thank you for that.
Wow. Me,
Noso,
I
go
no go
ahead.
shout too much, but I want just first say I apologize to my lovely family for the past few days now. I believe that I have not been active online, though I have been listening. We go nowhere, and the good thing is that Biafra is here. I want to sing one song. I want to sing just like as our brother Rage and Fury. Hey, sometimes you know, be every time we will water the floor. Because we don't already talk everything. If we consider talking, it be like say we dey repeat. Because these people when they talk to, they don't they hear what they be animal, not be human being. The animal, and they be. That one sing one song. Eligwe nasi ịdị mma Chukwu onye amara. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-asị n'ịdị mma maka na ịbụ onye ọla ebube. Simon Ekpa na-akpọrọ gị si n'ala na-asị mama dadi sọsọla ka gị ka ụmụ Biafra ka anyị ga-egosi ndị ụwa sọsọla ka gị ka anyị ụmụ Biafra ga-egosi ụwa maka na ọla ka gị ka mbara igwe ha na-egosi maka na ọla ka gị ka mbara igwe ha na-egosi. Biafrans, we have to be strong. You see, the battle line has been drawn for a very long time. Imagine imagine a terrorist that went all the way, internationally, and kidnapped somebody for good 3 years, and the whole world kept quiet. And for these past 3 years, they have been trying to see how they will come and invade our land, but they have not succeeded. It has always been in vain. They keep on borrowing. Every day things are getting worse. And still yet, there is no changes. Instead of them to withdraw or back down, they will say no. They are still pushing what is not pushing them. But you know what? This is a mandate from heaven. There is no amount of threat, there is no amount of bomb that you will bring to Biafra land that will make us to stop at nothing but achieving our aim, and which is Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have already told you all that you will come, you will kill us, we will kill you. At the end, Biafra will come. Our Prime Minister also made it very clear. You see all these things that they are doing, coming into the communities where people are living. Our Prime Minister has told us that we are going to cut their leg, cut their hands, cut their wings, cut them until we get to their head. We have to stay strong. What they are trying to do is that when they come to, they are just trying to see if maybe the Biafran Liberation Army or the Biafran Liberation Fighters will leave the main place that they are supposed to be, to draw the attention into the city. No. You see those terrorists inside our forest, just like as our Prime Minister has already passed the message. It is very clear. They should stop all these things that they are doing. It is very clear. You see, when we are through with those terrorists that they camp inside our forest, then you see all these ones that they are coming into our city to do all these things, even with their all this bombing and everything. They will understand, because we must make sure we clear our bushes. We must make sure we clear our forest. Then we will now know how to go and deal with all these people. So Biafrans, please, I want us to remain strong, okay? Because we are already getting to the end of the tunnel. There is the fact is that Biafra is here. 2nd of December is the redeclaration of Biafra, and nothing is going to stop that day. So please, I will hit my mic here for now and allow others to come up. Thank you very much, Sister Clara James. Thank you.
Thank you, Noso. Thank you for that. And if I may add, the painful thing, the humiliation. It is the humiliation that the Prime Minister of the Biafra government in exile and the homeland is giving them, and the Biafran people and our defense forces, the BLA, that is giving them, that is making them to give us this collective punishment. Look at that. Inside his house, in his office, he takes the remote control and he can see what is happening on the field, on the battlefield, and how they've been decimated, how they were just being neutralized. He puts that and he puts that out. That is a big embarrassment for a whole country, the zoo, that has spent almost more than half of their budget on defense, to be embarrassed. Embarrassed, my people. That embarrassment is enormous. The sham of their military force. They've got no personnel. Their personnel is rehabilitated Boko Haram members that they put in there. They train them for 6 weeks and they ship them down to the east to be slaughtered. And they kiss the dust every day. The humiliation was too much for him. And what did he end up to do? Christopher Musa, what did you end up to do? You started going to communities, you were bombing them, you killing people, innocent women and children. That humiliation that you have got, you will continue to get it until you realize that kinetics is not the solution to what is on ground. You have been told, you know where he is. He's in Finland. Make your moves and start talking. Make your moves and start talking. You are an embarrassment to the whole of Africa and the world at large. Your track record, the Nigerian Zoo Jihadist Army track record is that they have never won a war in their lives. Everything you have done, your first genocidal war was done by the foreigners who were interested, the British blockade, and all the other people, the Russians that fought the war. Apart from that, you had nothing going for you. So, my people, it is the humiliation that made him to go and be killing people in Imo State today. Up in the north, when they were killing them, they ambushed them. The 9 terrorist group that is running riot in the northern part of their zoo country, when they slaughtered them there, I am not seeing any collective punishment you are giving them. But when you come to us, because of the enablers that we have, the Supreme Court governors and his likes, you then come in, you slaughter us, you went to Kwama, you flatten the whole place down. You are now in Igbo, you are flattening the whole place down because you have been humiliated. Your army has failed. They are a disgrace. The money they've spent on you, you should be sacked. In a country that is functioning well, the whole of the army chiefs and everybody should be removed tonight. They should be sacked. You use our crude oil money, you buy armory, you buy ammunition, you come there to come and kill us, and you think Chuko Kikabiawa will continue to watch you. If you were a proper country, today Musa should have got what we call P45, which is sack. These are a bunch of people who do not know what warfare is. They don't have what you call the army rules and rules of engagement. Nobody goes to civilians and bomb them because they have lost their own war. The shame of these people. They have been humiliated. I have sent the post, sent it all over. Then Biafrans, tag the post where Prime Minister showed them in the bush where they were coming in as our Gonugbe was putting their armory down and bombing their armor car. Tag everybody, tag all of them. Kamala Harris, Donald Trump, tag them. Show the foolishness. Tag South Africa, tag everybody. Let them see the foolishness of these people. And because of that, they are retaliating, killing innocent women and children. It's shame. That amount of money you are spending on all of this, the country is on its knees. People are dying. They can't have food. The inflation is over 40%. The country is on its knees. It's all cabal, tifri, corruption, and failure. That is all that is you are named for. And your army cannot be different because you do not train them well. You do not feed them well. You do not have good welfare for them. You just ship them down to be slaughtered. And they will all die one by one. Mazina Dekanu said, bring them to Biafra land and they will all die one by one. And so shall it be. I yield my mic. Thank you very much, people. And that is what is happening. The shame of these people. They are humiliated. That is why they went to start bombing people. God knows they said they are using $30 billion to fight us. 30 billion. And yet, this is the 30 billion. Waste of money, waste of resources, waste of space. These are people that they should be sacked. All of them should be sacked tonight. Criminals.
Thank you, my sister.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Nigeria is not a country, and it has to be brought down. Nigeria was amalgamated to trap the indigenous people so they will be killing them and taking over their resources all the time. Nigeria is a big shame to Africa as a whole. Nigeria has brought shame to West Africa as a whole. Nigeria, they said it is the giant of Africa. No, it is a giant in terrorism. Nigeria is a country that is the head of the giant of all criminalities and evil entity that has to be brought down. And every other country must support to make sure Nigeria is being brought down. So Nigeria should not be thinking that countries are with them in this very second genocidal war that they are carrying against us. No, they should know that when the war breaks out, they are on their own. Even their own people will fight against them. Nigeria should know this. My brother Mazi, your hands has been up. I yield the mic to you. Thank you. You are welcome.
Helen, sorry, Mazi, I don't know, did Veteran Dragon 2, have I given you the mic at all? Sorry, Mazi Oyeka, just a minute, because I think
no,
Veteran...
You have not.
Okay, Mazi Oyeka, please. Veteran, I do apologize very much. I didn't realize I hadn't given you the mic. Please, Mazi Oyeka, please let Veteran go before you. Veteran, the mic is yours. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Let me thank our Honorable Minister of Information and Communication, Mazi Akbarawa. I salute you for everything you are doing for Biafra. All your efforts, your talent, your energies. I salute you. I salute you. Clara Deal, I salute you. You appears to be a soldier, and I know you are. You may not be professional, but you are a soldier, a Biafran soldier. I have had you come on space from morning till night. I've had a worry sister talking about your ability to hold on and keep holding on. I really want to thank you and salute you. I don't know where your energy is coming, but one thing I've seen in you is there is a spirit of Biafra. There is something about the Biafran spirit. The Biafran spirit is so strong, unbreakable, impregnable. It's a very powerful spirit, and that spirit has possessed you. I want to thank you, Helen Peters. I want to thank you, Mazi Onyeka. Nkuna cherem, nkuna megani, nkuna herem banri. I want to thank you, everyone on space, for all you are doing for Biafra. Always making sure we are not silent in this 21st century. Unlike in 67 to 70, when we had no voice, except one lone voice crying in the wilderness, in the person of Okokondem. But today we have so many Okokondems. And all of you, I want to thank every one of you. I want to thank you, and thank you, and thank you. My special thanks to our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is a prophet of prophets. And God have used him to awaken the spirit of Biafra for the final battle that will liberate Biafra. They have held him. We thank God for everything. But Nigeria has made their greatest mistake. I want to thank our Prime Minister, a man that is prepared ahead of time for such a time as we're in. And also thank God the way he made him to pass through military training. God loves Biafra so much. Heaven loves Biafra so much. Everything happening are divinely ordained. There is so much that has to do with spiritual when it comes to the issue of Biafra. Nature is fighting on our behalf. All the elements are fighting on behalf of Biafra. Heaven is so much interested in the emergence of Biafra. I want to thank you, my Prime Minister. I thank you again. I thank you again. And I salute you for denying yourself comfort at this your prime age when you should be having all the best of your time. You have devoted it to fight for the liberation of Biafra. I salute you. I salute you. I salute you. I salute all the cabinet members, for everyone that is doing one thing or the other to make sure that Biafra is restored in my time. I am very grateful. I thank all the donors. Please, donors, we need more donations. We need more donations. We need more donations. I thank every one of you that have been donating for this cause, this just cause, this heavenly ordained cause, this righteous cause of restoring God's kingdom on earth. I salute every one of you. I salute our finance minister. I salute our COS, everyone, so many of us who have been doing one thing or the other. I salute those in the homeland for your resilience, for your gallantry, for your courage. I salute our men on the field, yearly, the entire members that form the Biafran Defense Forces. I salute every one of you for all you are doing, having put your life on the line to defend and protect Biafra, to make sure that the Biafra land is not desecrated. I thank every one of you. You see, Nigeria is in a mess. Nigeria is in turmoil. Nigeria has lost balance. There is a lot of confusion in Nigeria. Nigeria is in a big mess. The time we are in is a very good time for Biafra. Everyone that have ever lifted his hand on Biafrans is having a payback one way or the other. Is it Kenya? Is it Britain? That has ever lifted a hand on Biafrans is today, by heaven ordained, having one way or the other a payback. And this is just the beginning. Nigerian Defense, Chief of Defense Staff, started crying a long time. How can someone in Finland, far away Finland, be giving you sleepless nights? I mean, this is something you have to think about. How can somebody far away in Finland and you are on ground and that man is giving you sleepless nights? Musa began to cry a long time ago. At the time he said, Mazikpa have taken over this airwave. What a shame. A point in time he says, even when they fly on air, they cannot see them. Oh, what a shame, what a disgrace. That a man in Finland, far away Finland, has raised an army that is embarrassing you. What a disgrace. What a shame. You see, the invasion we are having in Biafra land by these terrorists, so-called army. This is the prophecy of our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader. He said, They will come, but they will never go back. When I saw when I saw the picture that was posted by our Prime Minister, when they line up their vehicles inside our forest, they were moving in. I was just looking at them. I said, what kind of foolish army is this? Look at the way they were just line up. They were going into a territory they are not used to, a different terrain. That look at them. I asked myself, what a foolish military, so called. And as they went in, they will never come back. Each time they come, they never go back. Today they have suffered another loss. And in their characteristics as terrorists, all they could do is to go after civilians. What a shame. What a shame that they could not face our military. They could not face Biafran Liberation Army. They could not face our resistance fighters, our defense forces. All they could do, after we have beaten them, after we have disseminated them, after we have neutralized them, all they could do was to go after soft targets, after civilians. What a shame. That is not military. These are terrorists in military uniform. Every civilized military has a rules of engagement. And I thank God for Biafran Liberation Army. These are highly trained, highly civilized. They would never go after any civilian. Shame to Nigerian army. Shame to Nigerian terrorist army. Nigeria is not having any rest. This war that's going on now is necessary. It's necessary because what we never did in 67, 70, we are going to do it this second Biafran war. This second Biafran war, we are going to complete what we started in 16 to 70. So Biafrans, there is a saying that the price of liberty is an internal vigilance. Imo State community, please remain strong. You have a prime minister that is able. He knows what he's doing. Those who tampered with your properties today, those who tampered with your life today, we are coming after them. We are coming after them. Those who kill Biafra shall never go free. Time has passed when anyone that kills a Biafran will go free. This is not a generation you will kill a Biafran and go free. Please remain strong. Remain strong, remain strong, remain strong. We will avenge. We will avenge. And we will avenge. Their properties that were destroyed, Biafra will rebuild them. A nation is coming. A nation is coming. A modern nation. A civilized nation that care for the citizens, for its citizens. So please remain strong. Remain strong. We are not backing down. We have put our hands on the plow and there is no turning back. All we have is Biafra, and Biafra we must get. Let us continue with this energy, with this strength. Gallant Biafran soldiers, go ahead, kill them, disseminate them, eliminate them. Thank you, and thank you for everyone doing one thing or the other. And I will say, I salute every one of you. Let me hold on here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Veteran Dragon 2, well spoken. Well done. Thank you for your submission. You've covered everything. What you have covered here is to show braveness that this particular time that we are in now, you've got to show braveness. Those at home, especially in Imo State, you have just told them big information here. The man that is leading us, the Prime Minister, is a capable hand. And there's nothing as much as when a human being knows that you have somebody who has a capable hand, who you can rely on, then you have reassurance within yourself. So Biafrans at home, thank you. Listen to what Dragon has just said here, and in addition to what he has just said as well, the Prime Minister already said it. This is very, very clear. We are doing two things. The first one is that we are going to revenge, and this is the revenge bit that we are doing. We are going to revenge, and then the freedom of Biafra is the next one, which we give peace and stability. So revenge, freedom of Biafra, peace and stability is what it's going to give. So Biafrans, we are doing the right thing. They want to make him change whatever he's doing in his template, in his plan, before the 2nd of December. They want to do all sorts of things. They've got planned. They're going to be coming. As they left Owerri, they went to Somolu. From there, they'll go here. They are coming in droves, but they will be meeting their Waterloo as they are coming. The Prime Minister remains steadfastly. He's focused. He's determined. He's consistent. He's a steady hand. And we must make sure we follow his instruction. Sit at home 29th, 30th, 31st, and 2nd. Thank you very much, Dragon, for that. Thank you so much. Mazoyek, I don't know if you just want to make a quick comment. He gets why his hands is up.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Because it's late where I am right now. I think I want to do some voting. So let me say what I want to say as it and do some voting. There's some names sent to me for the past days, but I took a break in voting, so I have to vote them tonight before I go to bed. So let me say what I want to say. Thank you for having me once again. All protocol duly and humbly observed. I want to, as a soldier, I am a soldier, and as a soldier, even though I'm not on ground, there's something I don't like, and I believe no soldier likes such thing. I want to plead with our mothers. We love you so much, and we can never do anything to disrespect our mothers. Please, this point in time, we don't need emotion. We don't need emotion. Who is that?
He gets why. Your speaker is on. Could you mute your mic, please? He gets why. Can you mute, please? Thank you. Go ahead, Mazi.
Thank you. So please, I want to plead to our mothers. This point in time, our gallant men and most of us, we don't need emotion. We don't need emotion. If you cannot control, keep it publicly. Don't bring emotion, especially those who come to publicly to display the emotion. We don't need it. And as for those youths who call yourself a youth and they come to display emotion, in fact, I pity you, because if I'm there, I'll bring you down. I'll bring you down. Honestly, we must call a spade a spade. You were there when these people killed our people in thousands. But when you see them kiss dust, you come there to display your nonsensical, idiotic, fatalistic, and nihilistic emotion. Keep it to yourself. Be warned. Be warned. If you're close to any of them, warn them to keep the emotion. Those I'm warning are the youths. I don't have to warn our mothers, please. Not them. I pleaded with them. Please let them care. No, we cannot take it away from them, but let it be not public. We don't need it this point in time. What they have done to our women, our children, pregnant women. We need to deal with them ruthlessly. We need to double our stone, make our hearts stone to be more brute in dealing with these people. If we have anything to do to pieces them, to let anything we do to scatter them in pieces where their body parts will not be seen together. I love it. Please, I am begging them, our mothers. And as for those youths, I'm not begging you, I am warning you. I'm warning you seriously. Keep your nonsensical, idiotic emotion to yourself. Don't foolishly come out to display it. Don't ever foolishly come out to display it, because, anyways, this is what I want to say. And again, I want to remind our people that, you see, when we talk about dealing with these people, only those, if it never happened to you direct, don't wait until it happened to you, because you may not live to tell the story. Learn from what happened to others. I am saying this to any indigenous person outside Biafran people. What happened in 1970 was we forgive because there was no enough media publicity, no enough awareness. This point in time, you will never deny knowing what is going on. Never deny knowing the truth. Go on, what he did today, his people are suffering it. He should have CBN. He should have CBN over the life of his people and their territorial, the land of the ancestors. Why our eternal leader Dim the finest general, dead or alive, chose life of our people and our freedom by using his father's words, the self-made, the richest man, self-made, not of a monopoly of Dangote. He used those money to fight for making sure that our people are safe. He saw today, 50-something years ago, when Obasanjo and co go on, the blind. He trained Obasanjo. He was the man who made Nigeria men to be wearing trousers before they were wearing shorts. He contributed immensely, trained many people. His father furnished office, air conditioned for him. But when he returned at age of 22, when he had his master's in Oxford University, the first Oxford graduate in Nigeria military and Nigeria as a whole, he went to work, and work later, he went to join Nigeria military because he saw something. When you look at his actions and look that of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is a prince, and our prime minister, who is also a prince, and both of them have things, three of these people, they have things in common. They have what it takes. They were born with not just silver spoon, but diamond spoons. Yes, yet they use those things, they choose to fight for our people, to fight for their own people, not for, you see, we see that there's no selfishness in them. They are selfless leaders, selfless, who choose to fight for their people, who choose to fight for the freedom of their people and the well-being of their own people, not that of Dangote and those Nigerians. We addressing Nigeria as a country is, in fact, Nigeria is never a country. We should not stop addressing Nigeria as a country, because in all ramification, with the features, with the characteristics of everything that have displayed so far, there's no atom of a country in Nigeria is a country, is a company, proving without reasonable doubt where Dangote is the owner of Nigeria because of his highest shareholder. And when you want to, when they want to hire manager and the others, they go to Charterhouse for interview. All these are evidence to show you that it's not a country. And when you say Commonwealth, please, you need to go and check etymology of all these things. Stop going to meaning. Go to etymology. You will be able to understand what we're talking about all these things. Please, if you are a Biafran, remain consistency personified. Keep emotion aside. Be brutally, in fact, how will I put it? Be consistency personified anywhere you are. Don't be afraid of anybody. Be bold before our enemies. And for you, other indigenous person that are joined Nigerian military, Fulani are breathing and using to plant our land, I want to inform you today that we will not only forgive you, we will never forgive you, not only you, but your children and children. We will have you dealt with. As long as, unless if you can kill all of us, all the Biafrans, you can kill, but if you cannot, know that you're wasting time. Stop allowing your people to come to our land. If you are hearing me today, you are from Middle Belt, you are from Arewa, you are from Oduduwa land. Stop your people from coming to Biafra land to kill innocent Biafran. And if you're a Biafran, your brother or sister is in Nigerian military, inform him or her, because we will never forgive. Forgiveness is a sin in this our generation. They have committed more than gross crime against humanity, where somebody will kill a pregnant woman, have her throat slashed, have the stomach ripped open. I don't think there's another sin that is worse than that. So when they have done this without remorse, Britain killing our 5 million children and pregnant women, those who refuse to be raped, they had their breasts cut off, they have their, you see all this crime committed by Godo, by all these Fulani mercenary fighters brought in by Gowon, late Buhari and others to our land after Egyptian airline bombed market and the hospitals, they bombed our farmlands, everything. They went in to rape our women and children and little children. So having done all this crime today, remember 4,000 men killed at a spot by Obasanjo and co. in Ahaba. Today, all those things, having listened to all these things and all the genocide they committed for every year. There's no year more than 2,000 Biafrans will not be killed systematically. What's it called? Extrajudicial killing. Every year, our prime minister said no. This government of Biafra said no. We can no longer kill and go scot-free. If it is now you come to display your emotion, fear youth, that emotion will destroy you. I don't beg you to stop, but if you continue to do it, it will destroy you. Just I'm pleading to our mothers. We love you so much. Keep the emotion inside. We don't need it. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Yokachuku. AKM number.
Thank you, Mazi Onyeka. Thank you for that. You get why? Please request for the mic again and try and come in. Please do, please. Please request for the mic and come back in again. Thank you very much. My co-host, who is next? Helen Peters. I think, is it if this is it gets why, I've got to give him the mic, please. And then the next person will go. Thank you very much for requesting for the mic. I think after I get why, I can see Drake's. Is it Drake before Uba Celestine? Yes. Go ahead, he gets why. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, my very own people. Thanks to each and every one of us. The ministers in the house. I do appreciate each and every one of us. The speakers, the listeners, the speaker, the host, and
Is somebody speaking? Because I can't hear anyone.
Yes, someone is speaking, Ellen. You can go out and come back.
okay.
Go ahead, he gets why. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So, this is a wonderful topic, and this very topic should draw us back on the happenings. I mean, a whole lot of happenings that have been going on that the media do not want to talk about. How the military invade our homes, residential areas, bomb our homes out of aggressions. Okay. There was a video made by our prime minister, and the guy, a one Nigerianist, responded to it, saying, people will not talk now, but when the military retaliate, the Southeast will start talking. And I found out that the guy, who is also a one Nigerianist, responded to him, and he said, why don't the military respond to the people that attacked them and not an innocent market in women? And the young guy that made that statement went gaga. Southeast, we always try to play emotional. What's emotional about that? If you are very careful, take your time, examine a whole lot, you will see that the whole problem that some, just very few individuals, because the majority support our Biafra Republic government in exile, and our very Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, you will find out that the only issue that they had with Simon Ekpa was the seat at home. These are very few individuals. And that's why they all go on and on talking, preaching their stupid stuff, which I would say is an emotional blackmail. They will remind you that, oh, you don't have to fight back. You hungry. Oh, Southeast economy, like as if Southeast have a different or maybe a separate account from the general federal account, where the Southeast will generate 30 billion and they will only give Southeast only 2 million to fund the affairs of the people. This is what is going on, and they use it to fund to develop the North. I wonder the time our people will start listening, and today we have the situation. Not that today we have the situation, it has been there since time immemorial. The military has been invading our land. We also saw couples of video of them trying to enter, to invade, indirectly trying to invade into our space, because as it stands today, Biafra is a sovereign nation by the establishment of the government in exile. Biafra is a sovereign nation. They are trying to invade. You all saw that, and they made their water room. What did they do? They went out there to shoot innocent civilians. And this is what we've been telling you all, that the zoo military cannot stand armed, well-armed men. They will run away. That is why since time immemorial, they have been running away. When they see the BLA, they will abandon their pickup, their patrol van. They will abandon it with the machine gun on it. They will abandon it and run away. They run into the bush. More reason you should support the Biafra Republic government in Islam. As my Prime Minister said, on this very month and the next month coming, you will ask that Nigeria, the roof, the foundation of Nigeria will be shaken. Wait to their very moment, and also wait the 2nd of December, that our redeclaration, the restoration of our sovereign state will happen. Only God knows. I will hold my mic here. Thank you all, my Biafran people, my wonderful people.
Thank you, Get Why. Thank you for your submission. In addition to what he said, the Prime Minister was on space barely 24 hours ago. Is it 24 hours or so? When he came on space, one of the people, or is it about 48 hours? I'm not too sure. When he came on space, one of the people who asked him question, he came to beg. Tell your army to stop killing our army, or tell your boys, or I don't know how he framed it. He was practically begging. So he gets why. What you are just saying is that now they know they have come. That dialogue that happened between this one Nigerian is, so they have come to even ask the Prime Minister, and he has told them. He has told them that the guy was saying, "No, forget about what happened in the past." Prime Minister have said it categorically. What we are going to do first, we are going to revenge what has happened in the past and what is currently happening. And these places that they have went to destroy and do and damage, we are going to revenge. We are going to revenge the past. We are going to revenge the 3 million children that you have killed innocently by starvation, by all sorts of means. And the genocidal war, we are going to revenge everything, and then we will go for our freedom. So that is what we are doing. So whether they like it or not, whether their army likes it or not, they will be getting in water, and they will be kissing the dust. And so it's mandated. Thank you for your contribution. My Helen, is there anything before I give it to Drake? For Drake to get the mic, and after Drake is Uber Celestine. Thank you.
Yeah, just carry on. Give it to Drake, please, because here I
Drake, the
can't see
mic.
anything from here. So
Drake, the mic is yours. Thank you. Drake, the mic is yours. Right. I'm going to have to take you down, Drake, if you cannot take the mic. You need to indicate. We have a rule here. If you come and raise up your hand and request for the mic, and we ask you about 3 times, and you are not able to take the mic, you need to go back and come back in. Maybe something is happening to your network. So, Uba Celestine, you can take the mic, and I will take Drake down for him to come back again. Uba Celestine, the mic is yours. Or is it me? Can anybody hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
They are both not reacting. Uba Celestine, the mic is yours. Right.
Probably
I
it's
understand.
not there.
I understand what is going on.
Yeah, probably it's not there also. So no problem. We just want to let our people know, most especially our people here in abroad, this is the time we have to support our family back at home for the 3 days journey, please. Before this journey, we need to support them with what they will provide their food with and everything. We need to support them so that they themselves can help their neighbors for this 4 days journey. Please, anything that you can provide for your family, please also tell them to remember their neighbors. We must share with our families, our neighbors, because we are all one. We are going home. Please, this is the time we have to unite together to make sure we fight together and free ourselves, because Nigeria is not a country. We can no longer go back to Nigeria. There is nothing that will take us back to Nigeria. We must fight hard with all that is within us to make sure this freedom is gotten. Please support, send something to your family back at home so that the 4 days journey will not be too difficult for them. This is my advice to our family here in abroad, to do something to support our families and neighbors back at home. Thank you very much. So, like Nigeria will always be Nigeria. There is nothing, they don't know how to dialogue for anything. All they want is by force. I must force you with their gun and bullets. They believe that with gun and bullet they can achieve everything, even when their shame is shaming Africa as a whole. The shame of Nigeria is shaming Africa as a whole. And that is why you see that drug lord, anywhere he goes for general meetings, in both in abroad, Africa meetings and all, he stands alone. Nobody go close to him. Nigeria is smelling. Their passport smells. Anywhere you go with their passport, they stand you aside and search you like a criminal and search you like a terrorist. And that is not a country. If you are reasonable enough, a country that you said you have a country, you will be a graduate, you will be able to speak English, but you cannot work with your certificate. Many people, they have burned their certificate because of what Nigeria has done to them. That is of no use having a certificate without no job. They burn their certificate. A country where the citizens are committing suicide every day because of hunger. There is no food for them to eat, and the government does not care. All they do is to buy luxurious cars, private jets, and everything, stealing the money that belongs to the people and bank it in abroad. You call that a country? A country whereby in the Senate House, they will not discuss how to create job for each citizen. All they discuss is how to throw some crumbs for them not to protest, for them not to voice out their voices, for them not to show their grievances. Is that one a country? How do you think such a country can stand? A country who has borrowed money, borrowed money, that the whole of the World Bank and all, they are now refusing them not to come back to them again. The next thing now, they said they want to go into what do you call it, dormant account in Nigeria. So if you know you have money in your account in Nigeria, know that that money belongs to the Nigeria terrorist government to also use and buy more bullets and guns. So the best thing, our prime minister have told you all, go and put your money in BIAFRACOIN so that by tomorrow you will still have something to fall back on. Because Nigeria will still do what they have done before. They will continue to repeat themselves because they never learned a lesson. No, they will continue. Nigeria is a terrorist government led by the Fulani who likes no innovation. They don't want to belong to anything that will make your life to grow. They don't want to strive. All they want is to lead you to Alamajiri system of the way the Fulanis are living. And that is what they have succeeded in doing. They have taken away innovation. Now they are taking you to how to drink kunu, how to I don't know, since I was born, I don't know how it tastes, because I've not even if I should live among them, I don't think I would taste such a thing before. I would taste such a thing before. I would never ever eat such food. That is what they are taking you into. You'll be eating like they are eating, begging in the street. Maybe one on Lahaji, or what do you call the pastor? The pastor, their stooges, they will cook one bag of rice, pour water on everywhere, then they will ask you to bring your plate, then that is what you'll be eating. Is that the country that you want to belong to? Because Nigeria will never get better. In every government that comes to post, the next thing you'll be praying for the past one that is gone. Even if that past one has almost finished you, you'll be praying for that one to come back. Is that one a country? A country whereby the journalists cannot report what is going on against the citizens. The journalists have all colluded. They have shut their mouth for not be able to report anything because they have paid money into their account. That is not a country. Nigeria is an evil entity that needs to be ended by all means, by force, by fire. We need to end Nigeria. We need to pull out of Nigeria, because immediately that Biafrans pulled out of Nigeria, Nigeria will collapse permanently. Nothing is going to hold Nigeria together again. So my people, support our people back at home for this 4-day journey so that it will be very much successful. It has to be successful because the Nigeria terrorist government will send their terrorists in uniform after you to come and kill you, because they want to see that, yes, you are the one that disobey, and they will use you as an example to showcase that, to prove a point that it is sit at home that killed you, and tag it on our PM. Please sit at home, our people. We are telling you to sit at home. If you really love yourself, that you want your freedom that will better your future, freedom that your land, your property, everything will be safe for you, not the one you are in Nigeria. You don't, if you own a house in everywhere, even in your own land, even in Biafra land, they are using our own people to make sure they destroy our own property in our own Biafra land. It has happened. It happened in Asaba. It's happened. They are using them to destroy. Don't say you have run away from Lagos, then you are free. They don't want to see you prosper. They've done it to Allen Onyema. Allen Onyema, he said he went to so many countries, bringing Nigerians his plane. He uses his plane to fly Nigeria from various countries during the COVID for free of charge. But when he said he want to do something for himself, they refused him totally. They tag it Igbo airline. What else? What, I don't know the kind of humiliation that they have not done to you that makes you to still be holding on to one Nigeria. I am so sorry for anybody. You are a Yoruba man. You are even the Benue people. I pity those ones. Those ones are being slaughtered every day because they have no voice. Nobody speaks for them. The only voice that they were hearing, they silence him. My Lafia, they silence my Lafia. They killed him, they poisoned him. Because anybody that knows their secret and try to reveal their secret to the whole world, the next thing they will go after that person with all their might and kill the person or kidnap the person and put it to their cage. And that is what they did to our leader. They thought Biafra will from there collapse. And because they knew very well that they have bought all these stupid DOS, useless DOS, and those from the household of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They bought all of them and they were happy, celebrating that they have captured him. They went to the national media and be celebrating they have captured an innocent man that is fighting to deliver his people from a terrorist country. They were happy. The Fulanis were happy. They thought Biafra would die in natural death. And Laila Muhammad went to national television to announce it, that Biafra has already died in natural death as a result that they have captured our leader. But today, Biafra is on top of the world right now. Every table, every country that knows that have already had the history of Biafra, they are interested now that the Biafra is on top of the jar. They want to be free. Everybody is support of us. Biafra matter has never risen the way it is right now since the inception of that genocidal war. We thank God for our great Prime Minister that he has given unto us this day. He is a Leviathan. He has come to destroy the zoo without mercy. And we will not mercy to any of these terrorists in uniform coming to our land. No, but you will not go back home the same. We only see you enter there, you will not go back the same. We are seeing you burying your people, yes. And we want to pass this message to our Biafrans. If you are a Biafran still serving in the zoo, they send you to our land to come and kill your own people, you will be the first to die, even without bullet hitting you. The gods of our land will bring you down. The gods of our land will swallow you up. You that Biafran, you are Nisoko Biafran, you are Nurobo Biafran, you are Nizo Biafran, you are Godomigodo Biafra, you are Shekiri Biafra, you are whatsoever from the so-called South and Southeast as they used to divide us. Coming to our land to come and kill your own people. The gods of our land will bring you down. You will be the first to die before the so-called Fulani in uniform. You will be the first to die. Except you repent, except you refuse that, no, I cannot follow you to go and kill my own people. The gods of our land will protect you in wherever you run to escape from the terrorist government of Nigeria. So we are passing this message to you now. In case you fall tomorrow and somebody will come to the social media, hey, they are killing their own people, you will die. We spit on you. You will die. So do not think we're going to mercy for you. No, no mercy for anybody. So far you are coming to kill our people, we will not have any mercy for you. The gods of our land will deal with you and swallow you up. Thank you, my people. Let me use my mic for now, my co-host. Thank you very much. Can you hear me in clarity? Because
Yes, I can
I
hear
can't
you.
see
Helen, my
anything. Like they just blindfolded my platform. I don't know what is going on.
it's the evil ones. The Christopher Musa slaves. They want to, don't worry, they can only blindfold themselves, but you are still talking, and Biafrans can hear you loud and clear, and they can get your message that you are sending. And that is the most important thing. And I keep saying they will try. You are winning, and we are all winning. Thank you for that, for making that clarification to our people. They understand that. And in addition to what you said, about just mere holding the zoo passport, you are termed a criminal and you'll be searched, and or anything to do with the zoo, you are termed a criminal straight away. So the embarrassment, their EFCC member, Economic and Financial Crime Commission, the leader, he's called Olanipekun Olukoyode. This man was embarrassed. He went for a meeting with all his counterparts somewhere, and when he got to the hotel, he was given the treatment that a zoo like Nigeria, who is known as a criminal country that breeds criminals. They breed criminals, these people. When he got to the hotel to pay for his bills, after they swipe his card, they took his card back to the back room and they went to check to see whether it is 419. Fake. And he was in shock because he said, the guy right in front of me who made a payment just paid and just went away. And his own card was going to be checked. And he is supposed to be the head of Economic and Financial Crime Commission, because they know that his boss, his own head, is what we call drug lord. The minister, are we rounding up? Right. So the head, his own boss, they know is the drug lord, and they know the cabinet that he's got, they've got some sort of criminality, some sort of association with crime. So why not? Why not come in and then we check you, and then we know whether you are a double or you are a single person. So this is it. So this is what my sister is saying here. So that country, it's not fit to be in existence anymore. The country has expired. 2014, it has expired. The country, it's a failed state. Everything, it's just failure. They are now terrorizing everybody. They've used their money that they've stole. These criminals are putting out money. Even student union are saying they are not joining. Some students in Lagos State, they will not join the protest. They are buying everybody. The country is saying the case of this country is hopeless. The permanent solution, we have said, it is our Biafra. So Biafrans, when Prime Minister says sit at home, you must sit at home. You can see the rubbish, how they are fighting between each other is because you want to bring Tinubu's government down. And they know the facts. These people are fake. They are pretentious. They will never be honest to themselves. We cannot carry on with these people. They have brought us back enough. 63 years of exploiting our natural resources. They have put us down where we are now. Our children are everywhere, all over the world, struggling, suffering. Some are being locked up for just being a Biafran. They have exploited this crude oil and they have